eternal night. Heroes from across worlds stand and unite. No other foe or force can match their might. The once great people of this world now hide in fear. All chaos shaken by the power of sword and spear. The black-clad armies of the Dark One now draw near. But in the distance, the sergeant and the bear appear. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Legions of Romans stand and let their arrows fly. The roaring of dragons and machines fills the sky. Secret agents and the generals they defy. Swarms of orcs and samurai raise their banners high. In the wake of death, only one man stands alone. The sergeant raises his sword, high silver shone. He condemns the chaos the war on his soul. He stands longing for the day he may return home. Great heroes of past and law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Until the war for the world springs is won, they will fight until they're on none. But Achilles will stand alone as one, and the bloodshed is finally done. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. We spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. We spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation, 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 to end the age of annihilation.
Welcome to ToV Live! It is Valhalla time! And as soon as I find the right button here, yes, it's the ToV Live React stream for Renegade Heroscape Wave 6 plus G.I. Joe announcements today. I'm going to be watching that, reacting to the RenegadeCon stream, which you all guys can see. It's actually, we have a window here, and we're going to expand that window as soon as we get to the time that it goes and be able to watch it and have some fun with it. I am Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla, and I have with me a wonderful panel of folks. Today we have Sir Dadscaper, we have a Skateboard, we have Sir Nick, and we also have someone new with us today, the Solo Scaper. Solo, say hi, and if people don't know your channel, introduce yourself, please.
Hey everybody, I'm Solo Scaper. My channel, I post first thoughts on all the new releases. I'm planning to do one for everything we see today. Just love talking about Heroscape, so thanks so much for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. And Jericho TSK there in the chat. That intro song that you just heard at the beginning of the stream, link in the description below to find the YouTube channel of the person who made that. If you want the information, yes, it is an AI song, but it's a nicely written AI song. I really like it, so I'm using it. Although we'll have to use something kind of new probably in the future because we're getting out of Age of Annihilation, guys. We're moving on. We're getting out of that. There's going to be new things. There's going to be Secrets of the Citadel soon, so we'll have to find a new intro sometime, probably by next year. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, so we have about 20 or so minutes before it is time for the Renegade release. So we will in a second just talk and contemplate on what we're thinking, expecting, hoping for in a second. And for those of you who are with us in the chat, feel free to give a comment. I might be able to read it. Depends on how busy the chat gets. Sometimes the chat gets so busy for these streams that I'm like, I can't read everything. But we'll see what we can grab today. Oh, and a couple of things though before we get started. One, Sir Joe Nicastro, aka Joe Crazy, I just talked to him a little bit ago. He is doing a lot better. He is out of the intensive care unit, and he's in a regular room. Going to be seeing his wife today. His wife's doing better, and so that's such good news. It's like the past week and a half I've been very worried for him, and I'm glad he's doing well on the mend, and hopefully he'll get out of the hospital and back to normal living very soon. So we're all rooting and praying for you, Joe, and hope you're back at it soon, very soon. And I also I don't know how much to set some back, but I do have an affiliate link below for Joe Crazy's Renegade affiliate link if you want to purchase some Heroscape and give him a little bit of support. I also have my Tales of the Hell affiliate link below too, but I recommend go to Joe's. Give him a little bit of support. And then we have, and hello, I'm just going to say hello to all those in the chat. Of course, we got Soloscaper, Make a Bubfish, Jericho TSK, and Bill Flint. Welcome. Glad you guys could join us. Now, one thing I'm going to say is we had a contest, guys. We had a contest, and I'll announce this now. I will also announce it, or try to remember to announce it near the end of the stream. There is already a written description below. There's something written in the description below already for it, but I will just read it real quick. So we got a contest. All you got to do is leave a comment. Either leave a comment in the chat or a comment below if you're just watching this on replay. And that will be for considered one name entry for a drawing that will be around October 15th. The prize will be a choice of one Heroscape box from the Renegade Store. The price limit is $60. And if you're and it's not limited to the United States, it can be if you're in a country that Renegade ships to, you can qualify. So that's why I like doing it through Renegade Store, so they can handle that shipping part. So just leave a comment and you consider yourself entered for that. So that is the contest announcement. Now, how about we start talking about what we're expecting today? Ben, it's been a while since you've been on with us. Tell us your thoughts. What are your thoughts about today's stream?
I've been watching Renegade very slowly, or sometimes quickly get better at what it's doing, and everything that it's done. It's sort of the transition was challenging, the transition from Avalon Hill, but everything they've done since then, they're like learning, getting better. So I'm really looking forward, and their designs have been getting better and better. I didn't. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing something new. The previews that I saw at Gen Con were designs that had strong thematic names and interesting powers and were sort of well worded, and it all seemed very it all seemed like the product of a mature design team, and I'm looking forward to seeing that today.
Very nice, very nice. Solo Scaper, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm psyched for all this stuff. All of the previews that showed at Gen Con, a lot of the Avalon Hill stuff was great, but it didn't have that much synergy with Classic. And it looks like with the new stuff, a lot of it looks a lot more like Classic Scape to me, and that's very exciting. And just lots of really cool stuff coming. And just look at that car and Dund on the screen. Like, how can you not be delighted to see that? So.
Lots of fun callbacks, lots of nostalgia. I want to call it nostalgia baiting because we're all for nostalgia here in Heroscape. You got the Gretz, you got Savaris, you got Car, you got Dunn, you just got lots of callbacks. Although the new stuff looks fun too, like the Kraken.
I wouldn't really call it
tentacles. Yeah, go ahead, Nick. And actually, Nick,
sorry,
go with your thoughts.
Yeah. Sorry, I wouldn't really call. I was just gonna say I wouldn't really call it baiting, only because we're actually getting something.
Exactly.
Usually, if it's like a video that's baiting you, they don't even talk or show anything to do with.
That's more of a tongue-in-cheek
put
phrase,
on there.
But yeah, I got it. So, what are your thoughts, Nick, on this?
Yeah, the 2.0s are always exciting. I actually made a custom Agent Car 2.0 years and years ago, where he had like metal wings, like a Kyrie, and he could fly around. So that's really cool. And then Savaris 2.0. Savaris is always fun. People love to still use the first version, so I'm sure the second version will be cool. And the art, I'm not like a huge fan of G.I. Joe at all. Like, I've watched the movies a little bit, but the art for Storm Shadow here looks sick, and the ninjas and the soldiers will help those factions a lot, so that's exciting. And of all the stuff they showed at Gen Con, there's just so much there, including the and I don't know what they'll talk about today, like you said, for sure, but that Undead Kyrie squad is pretty cool, just showing how Einar and Utgar and Jandar, like, they all had people fall, and now Revna's rising them back up to fight for her, so that's cool, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all exciting.
Revna is definitely in the lore position herself to be the next like big baddie. Although it's an interesting, nuanced type of villain character if you're trying to think about it. Skateboard, what are your thoughts?
I guess for me, I just want to see more simple, clean designs. I don't know, lately it's been like these huge chunks of paragraphs on these cards, and I can't keep all the information memorized. But maybe
yeah, it's kind of tough.
Some Einar and Olar figures kind of balance out these new waves. But other than that, I'm just happy to get more stuff going.
Yeah, I think me personally, I like, this is one thing that is like affects my melancholy brain. Like, I'm not that much of a competitor, but I do love like the synergies, or like the indirect or the direct synergies. For some reason, just trying to figure out ways to make armies like an army work in that way, that gets my brain running. That's one thing that really appeals to me about Heroscape. Let's look at the chat, because I think we've had a few more people drop in here in the chat. Darian Sabino, here for the contest. Well, that's just fine. Mega Budfish says, I think the upcoming sets are going to set a new standard for Renegade Scape going forward. The teases show that Renegade is rewarding the faith the fans have in their stewardship. Okay, that's a good take. What else is...
Could I respond real quick to that one?
Yeah.
This also goes back to what Soloscaper said. I one thing that I love is to see, as Soloscaper said, and as that commenter says, is to see them circling back to Legacy Scape. I do think I think that that's consistent with even the original Hasbro vision, but early on what had to come out in the box was something that would let new people feel like they had everything they needed to be competitive. Because if they had a box full of minis that had open sockets facing backward, then they would rightly feel like their game was incomplete. But now that Renegade already has everything under its belt with all of AOA plus this other new stuff, now it can add those things in, and people who only came in with Renegade still have enough to play and can be confident they have enough to play. So I think they're right on time adding in more of these sort of backward looking sockets.
And Brendan Nichols is asking, have we seen the Sylvaris card? Is it a triple attack? We don't always seen as a Sylvaris 2.0 mini. There hasn't really been any card for any of like the new Heroscape miniatures that we saw at Gen Con, like the base from the classic, not the non GI Joe stuff. We didn't see cards for it. We just saw some painted minis for display. So anything for those is just speculation. It's just the GI Joe stuff that we saw, which seemed pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, I forgot to mention too earlier, because I've said it a few times, but the Vipers coming out that have the guns. The funny thing was, a few months back, I made a post on Facebook saying we need Vipers with range, because we have the Gorillinators, they're really fast, and they got some range, and they're about the only fast ranged unit. So I was like, what else is fast? I was like, oh, the Vipers, they struggle. They'd be good with some range. So I was like, we need some Vipers with the range, and now we got some Vipers holding some guns. So
that'd be interesting to see if they do announce that. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, so that's super cool for me personally, just because I brought that up and now it's here.
Absolutely. And one thing I want to do too is shout out my other fellow content creators real quick. I don't have links for them, but I know Sir Heroscape and Board Hero are going to be streaming this event too. So if you want to go to the channels, I think Board Hero is doing a contest. I'm not sure about Sir Heroscape, but if you want to check out their channels, when they go live, they might go live. I don't know when they're going to go live. I think they're going to go live in like matter of minutes or on the hour probably. I like to go live early. Yeah, go ahead.
I think Board Hero is doing like a little playthrough of some. I don't know. Hexile is doing a playthrough of the new stuff, right?
Yeah, for Renegade, I think they've recorded something. I think there's a few people who've recorded some things or painted things. So yeah. That's one thing also I like with Renegade is that they're still communicating with us, and I cannot confirm or deny that they've communicated with me, but they do communicate with us content creators, so that's nice that they keep those channels open with us out there. Sam Megabuff says they're OG Morrow guns to boot when it comes to the Vipers. Yeah, we'll see. I'm heavily interested in whatever like lore or story is behind these guys on how they got to where they are with these. Like when it comes to Carr and Dune, how did that matchup happen? How did Dune just all of a sudden decide, okay, go ahead and hop on. Let's do a team thing. I don't know if they were just looking at Sonlin too closely, and they're just like, we can do that. We can do something like that. Like, what does that entail then? With that, because
I bet Carr was running around and he was in trouble and Dun came up and paralyzed somebody by staring at him, and then they decided, you know what, we need to team up. Or maybe he hurt his leg or something.
something like that. Carr loves Dune, says Mega Bubfish. Well, apparently so. They're a team now, and that's the only one that we know is going to be talked about today. That's why I'm kind of talking about it, because we already saw it in the announcement picture. But they've been very quiet really about what's being announced. There really hasn't been any hints other than Gen Con, where you just see these miniatures and they don't say what's going to be shown. Besides those two photos, that we've really had kind of nothing. There's even like there's a wave name. There's one wave name, but there's another wave name they haven't announced. They're not going to announce until like 10 minutes from now. So yeah, there's just a lot we don't know, and I actually like that. I like them not like saying everything about stuff. I think too many hints just kind of like takes away from the speculation.
exciting. It makes people speculate. And then when we're speculating, they can also see what we want and work off that if they want to. So,
the leakiness that they've had before was, the way I saw it, a sign of trouble. And the fact that it hasn't been leaky recently tells me that they're doing better internally. And that gives me confidence, hope that they're doing better work now than they were then, and that their inner relationships are better now than they were then. Because it was stressful to watch the sort of the early days with Renegade, and a lot of talk about how much they were struggling. So I think it's a good sign. It's a good sign that it's been zipped up.
And it's just a few minutes before they go live, but Brennan is also saying something in the chat. Is anyone have speculation if there's going to be more terrain? Well, the only terrain we saw was the shipwrecks thing. That would be a cool thing for them to announce.
well,
interested with those
G.I.
terrains.
Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe's terrain. Yeah, the toxic water. Yeah. There's that too. That will be interesting to see.
Dungeon, I like terrain. I heard something about that too.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see what.
That's extra cool.
Yeah,
because it's new. It's not just copy of the old stuff.
Well, what kind of new terrain can I make? Like mud? Can I make mud?
Yeah,
there could be. There could be anything.
Muddy stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the G.I. Joe stuff brings in more like urban or modern terrain pieces, like almost like the Marvel warehouse wall, but just more of that, something that's more built up. I think could be really cool.
Something
especially that would look thematic with a lot of the range. Sorry.
No, I would say as long as it combines well with the maps, because you want something that can work well, not just in casual play, but competitive play too. Something that kind of can mesh with both. Like example, like the Wellspring Water. It's fun for maybe casual play, but competitive, you just tend to want to avoid it. A lot. It's just
I've never used it.
Yeah. It was unfortunately just not as fun as it could have been. So we'll see. The toxic water looks really cool. I can see that going very, very well. And just like aesthetically, I like it. I like it a lot.
Quicksand would be a cool new terrain.
Quicksand would be. Yeah, Bill Flint there talking about that. And let's see, what do we got? Okay, we got 5 minutes.
I'm guessing at least one figure that we didn't even see at Gen Con, like a totally new surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably didn't show everything. There was a lot there, but I know last time, the other times they've shown figures, they didn't show everything, so that makes sense.
Absolutely. Let's see here. We're about 4 minutes. I'm gonna probably pop up. I'm just gonna pop this screen up here, so that way it's ready to go. What's our countdown here? Yeah, 3 minutes 20 some seconds.
Yeah.
There, Aeneas and Lee.
Oh, they're popping up for you.
Yep.
Are they on YouTube? YouTube might be. I might be a little bit behind on YouTube. Let's see.
Yeah, they didn't pop up for me yet.
Yeah, not yet. I'll keep it up there. But while we're waiting, we have Croatone, aka they let him call it, aka Lore Master, aka Jeremy, a unit, joining us as well. How you doing, Jeremy?
Doing good.
We don't know much of anything. All we know is there's a G.I. Joe and there's Cart and Dune. That's it. That's
that's all we're getting. Are just those two?
That would be actually quite
awesome.
Extremely hilarious if that's all we get. It's like, okay, just these, and then we're done for the day. I'm like, well, that took 5 minutes. Okay, well then okay.
Jeremy, what happened to your beard?
Shaved.
Oh.
Had to shave.
All right.
The time was nigh.
All right. Still very handsome. I don't want to give the wrong impression.
I appreciate it.
Let's see, 2 minutes down. So Jeremy, while we're waiting for the countdown, what are your expectations today?
It's going to be awesome.
I have them
think that-
actually showing stuff right now. They're showing the Dreadnoughts and the Widow right now.
Why am I so darn behind on this thing? Okay, that's weird.
Can't have nothing.
Yeah, I'm at 1:37 and I don't see
Really?
anybody's face yet.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is because I'm an idiot, an old man with a
You're watching an
computer.
old one.
Ah,
aren't you?
because the
Yeah.
Dreadnoughts. Yeah, wait a second. Oh, that's
Old-
the rack
old
stream that
person with
wasn't able
computer.
to get to. It's like Ben. What do you know that we don't know, Ben? Ben, you're frightening me. All right. Well, 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, and I'm happy that because I know the last Renegade Con I wasn't able to do a react stream, and so I'm glad to be able to do it this time. Although it was kind of fun not knowing, because then I'm like, okay, I'm not looking at anything. And then Jeremy just told me all about it on subsequent streams after. So that was kind of fun.
Yep.
But it's okay. I'd rather know now. I'd rather know now. This time. There's just too much mystery.
And see, this is so much better than sitting at my desk at work, pretending to work and watching.
All right, here we go.
Dun-dun-dun.
We're gonna get it on. All right, here I'm gonna widen this screen a bit and take away the chat. Just get it out. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. How's that to your guys' ears? Can you hear that? No, it doesn't.
really.
It doesn't really matter if you do or not. You can watch via your own, because I'm just gonna keep it low anyway. But yeah, starting soon. Starting soon. And wait a second, I'm gonna do something so I can look at the chat. Actually, I'm gonna move the chat box over here, so I can kind of keep on glancing at what y'all are saying in the chat. And for those of you who might be lurking, watching the stream, feel free to leave a comment in the chat, because that will get you entered in the contest that I have going. So do it, do it, do it. Here they are.
What is up, Renegades? Welcome to the first event of October RenegadeCon, our Heroscape Reveals
Go.
stream. My name's Anais, I'm the community coordinator here at Renegade, and today I'm joined by the lovely Lee Huff, producer for Heroscape. Say hi, Lee.
Hey everyone, super happy to be back. Also, it's nuts that it's already October. Well, we've got a ton of stuff to reveal today. It is seriously I'm pretty sure it's the most Heroscape we've ever released.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna get a bunch.
Beyond stoked.
Here we go.
Oh wow.
Yep.
G.I. Joe stuff.
We're announcing
Vipers.
titles that are releasing between the months of February
Vipers
and
and orcs,
May.
nice
So
and
this
they go
includes
Undead
two story
Kyrie.
arcs. The first story arc for G.I. Joe Heroscape, terrain, and accessories. So let's dive right in, starting with a terrain expansion.
Here we go. Okay, so terrain.
Introducing the Caverns of Valhalla.
There we go.
This terrain set includes
Here we
shadowy
go.
dungeon corridors, treacherous rock outcrops, and light blocking shadow terrain.
So you got the newer version of the shadowy
There it
dungeon
is.
There you
stuff.
go.
Well, I'm really excited about the
Dungeon and
shadows.
Shadow.
So this
That's
and
awesome.
For those of you familiar, with
Never
how
got
this
the old
release
D&D
was,
master
this
set, so this
pack
is-
marks the return of dungeon
Yes.
and shadow tiles to the game. So dungeon tiles.
I
add
think
a
that's
unique
the last
subterranean
bit of the
aesthetic
old
to the game,
stuff.
And
Mhm.
shadow tiles provide pools of cover,
Good catch
granting
up.
an extra defense die to all small, medium, and large figures that occupy them. And of course, there's rock outcrops.
It's
They're
nice
great for
terrain.
blocking line of
With
sight,
the
and
D&D
they
set, you ended up with
really
this
coolly just,
handful of
tie the whole
unique
thing
heroes you didn't need
Yeah,
more
and you
than
can
one
pre-order this
of.
now
Right.
using the
Right.
link in the chat below. This
Train
expansion
packs
is
by
going to
themselves
be
is a good
$60
decision.
and is also set to
Yeah.
release in February of 2026.
Not terrible, considering the
Hey,
that
Anais,
D&D terrain stuff is
you
astronomical
ever
on
get
eBay
tired of
and
giving
other places.
Frostclaw Paladins those teeny tiny wound marker hats when they've got some wounds?
Well, I do love
Oh.
a little hat on my guys, but it does
Oh.
make
Price
them
point
kind of
seems
hard
right.
to move around. happen to have something to reveal that would help that, would you?
Oh, wound tokens, different type of wound tokens?
Well, it just so happens I do.
Oh.
So in February, you can pick up some premium wound markers. These are premium
Okay.
markers that sit under a figure and represent 1 or 2 wounds.
That's
They're
fine.
perfect for common
Okay.
figures.
Okay.
And squads
Okay,
with
I'm good with that.
Oh, sweet.
I'm good with that. That
15
helps.
bucks? Okay.
That helps. That helps a lot.
In February for
Yeah,
just
it's like
15 bucks.
it's not
can
something you
pre-order
need
it-
to play.
pre-order
It's
them
just
now with
yeah,
the
I
link
love it.
in our chat.
Nice option.
And okay, so Anais, I know you're super excited for this next reveal, so I think you should do the honors.
I would love to. Thanks. So you might have heard that I love painting minis, so I'm really excited to announce the Heroscape Army Painter Starter Set.
Oh.
This is an all-in-one kit
Nice.
that gives you everything you need to start painting your Heroscape minis.
A little bit smaller than the big one they
New
announced before.
painter or someone
Okay,
who has
yeah.
maybe a little bit more
Lee
experience,
and
this
Anais
set
are
is
such a
great
good team
fit
for
you.
these.
It
Yeah.
includes 10 war paint,
Yeah, they are.
fanatic
They're both
paint,
just so
a
likable.
paintbrush, and an included mini, so you can get started right away.
Yep. And the included figure in this
It's really
set
cute that
is
it comes
a
with Decker.
former Organized play figure, Decker the Burrow Breaker.
He's in it,
Oh,
yeah.
Decker's in it.
Figure to start your
Oh.
That's
painting
cool.
journey with, and
That-
yes, his army card
That's a
is
nice
also
one
included.
to include,
If you want to
Megan.
pre-order this paint set for yourself, it's available for pre-order using the link in the chat for $45. This is also set to release.
So
in
really, the
February.
pain's about
And
20,
that's going to
because
do it
Decker would
for
be
our
20 or
February
25. So
release. Remember when pre-ordering on our web store that
it's-
items
it's
don't ship until
th-
all
another
items
good
are in stock
value,
and ready
too.
to go. So we recommend ordering items released in the same month together.
They're holding back
with
though.
any
They're
major
saving like the
delays.
best stuff for
We'll
last.
share a full shipping guide
Yeah.
at the end
I
of
just
the
feel the
stream.
wave
the
just starting to
figures.
go up and
What
just
state
like.
to order to, so stay tuned for that. All right, it's time to move on.
Sergeant
March
Drake grab.
releases. Lee, you want to kick things off for us?
I mean, I might as well. So this is the G.I. Joe Rumble at the Rift.
They're moving
Battle
so quickly, they
Box.
must have a
This
lot
will
to
be
talk
the
about.
Oh, yeah,
second
yeah,
ever Battle
yeah.
Box
They're
Okay.
just churning through
Next
this.
battle box.
Ooh,
G.I.
Battle
Joe.
Box, G.I.
Joe
Joe.
Battle Box. Yep,
Battle
there you
Box
go.
number 2.
Complete with everything you need to play.
Oh, and they
Nice.
got the toxic water in
Some
it.
of the
Oh,
most
sweet.
iconic G.I. Joe
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, on screen now is the full list of the box's contents. There are highly detailed
And I was so
miniatures,
ready to
glyphs,
save money by
decks,
skipping the
full
G.I.
markers,
Joe
and
stuff.
That's a
of course,
nice little mini
rain.
battle box. Wow.
Okay, so I
8
need to take a beat.
minis.
Ooh,
and I'm
look
gonna
at
talk to Aaron
that.
real quick before the minis because I mean I have to.
Nice
So,
introduction. Nice fun
So,
introduction.
As you will see, this set has some of the shadow tiles.
And there's
So
8 figures
different
instead of
from
6 like the first battle
But
box.
we're also bringing back asphalt in concrete.
When am I gonna play in
And
the
this
dark?
is what I'm most excited about. We have some brand new terrain types.
Yeah.
Toxic land. and
Toxic water
water.
tiles.
Ooh, and
Oh, toxic
land.
land.
Cool.
Wow.
Do they glow?
That-
They do glow. Yeah. Oh,
That
And they
is
give you those they give you the
Glow in
walls
the
too.
dark. Wow.
If you stay
Oh,
there, your defense
Okay.
value is going to be
Appealing to
pretty
That's a
my
good pack.
90s kid so.
and
Yeah.
it glows in the dark.
Are your nightscapers
So,
out there?
yep, you heard that
That's
right.
gonna-
Like, this was so much
I wonder
fun
how
to
much
create,
that's gonna
and
be.
I'm
So
Oh,
sweet.
shadow tiles too in
Look
that.
at those big,
Like,
yeah, look at those
Wow.
big black
Pieces.
24
It's gonna be
hexes. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
This set
Very
is
nice.
already so cool.
You'd be able to
Haven't
use
even
that
gotten to the
and
figures. So
lots
let's
of kind of
jump
map
into those
building, I
armor
Sure.
cards now, starting
as a,
with
as a
Duke.
base level with the
You might want to be
yeah.
slightly
Oh, and
more
you're gonna
careful
love
with
them
him
for
on the
your
game
for your
field, as
animation.
he's the
Oh, yeah, for
cornerstone
sure.
of any soldier-based army. Yojo lets him order a decisive push once per round, letting 2 Joes or soldiers off of his first order marker. Lead by example boosts the attack of his compatriots and his inspiring.
Jericho TSK. Remember this energy when they announced the price. Well,
And
yeah.
Duke is solid, dude.
Sergeant Drake
Yeah.
joined the team.
Look at that
Everyone
range
in
and
the battle.
attack.
And then there's
Captain
Snake
America and
Eyes.
Drake.
Everybody loves Snake Eyes.
Yeah, you can bond with
It is
them, and then you get
classic
a
old
really
ONE
solid
Heroscape
range and
history,
attack.
And Snake Eyes wears it
It
super well. He has the
just
usual
looks like a
paint block ability
well-designed,
all ninja have,
sort
as
of
well as the swift
restrained
movement speed of 6
I might-
to meet.
figure, good
He stands out in a
storytelling
battle
on the
box full of
card.
ranged
Mhm.
weaponry
I mean,
as
this
a
is
decisive
exactly what I was hoping for.
aggressive
This kind of
range plays.
maturity in
Evasive
design.
2
This
makes
is
him hard to hit at a distance.
this is
while
good.
I might get the
Assassin
painted
Two
version of
gives him
these.
the edge in close quarters
Mm.
combat against any foe foolish enough
They look
to
good.
wander away from the group.
Mhm.
Lee,
Yeah.
can you tell
that
us
like the
about
the power
figures?
name assassinate. So
sure.
simple
So
to
let's talk
describe
about
what
my
it
girl,
does, and you
Scarlet
see it in the
Max. As a
text.
player, you'll want to be pretty clever to get the
And then
most out of this
reusing 2
character.
powers that already
Now you
existed in the
know,
game.
opens
That's
each
good
round
design.
with some
That is
free
good
information,
design. It makes
as
me
Scarlet
very
reveals
happy.
one of your opponent's order markers to you.
Knowing is
It
half the
also lets you
battle.
swap one of your own markers in response.
Scar,
Scarlet's
that's
targets
cool.
reduce their defense
The poses
value
are nice.
for each revealed order marker
And the
they
minis.
have, making her extremely lethal
Now
later in
you
the round
know.
or against armies that like to put their eggs in one
Knowing is
basket.
half the battle.
And
Lethal to the
speaking
a lot of
of
words, but
lethality,
I love the
Scarlet
quips.
is
I love the
to the
quip
bone.
titles
Her
with
final
that.
power gives her a bonus movement and
personality.
melee attack. Should her
I think
opponent
that
be
was
foolish enough
important.
to clump up their figures.
I mean, they didn't have to do it that
And
way, but the
we
fact
should
that
take
they
a look
did
at Roadblock.
is
He's got one
good.
special power.
Oh, and then
Boy, howdy,
instead of the
he gets him
generals
down.
they follow, we knew
Receiving
this already, but it
special
says
attack
GI
lets him
Joe
hit 3
or
different
Right.
targets in a single
Cobra.
Cobra.
burst.
Yeah.
And
That's the way.
honestly,
That's the way it
carrying
should
around that
be.
Yeah,
gun
they-
does
Yeah,
make him
it's a
bit
big
slow,
gun.
but he's
Yeah,
sturdy.
they're not
making him a
tied
great
to any
opponent for his
general.
3
Like at least
companions.
3 inches off the face.
Wow.
Now that we've got the good guys out of the way,
Amazing.
let's talk about some of the baddies. Starting with Cobra Commander.
Creative.
Cobra Commander
I
enjoys
like
getting
that
his
they
hands
were
dirty,
also
or
restrained in the
specifically his
size of the
cut
figures.
less,
This is
Mhm.
medium
lots of
5, another
S's
medium
of
5,
Cobra.
because they
A
went. They
power that
could
grants
have
him automatic skills when
justified
attacking adjacent figures.
6
But
for
if that
some of
doesn't
these
finish the
bigger
job, he
heroes.
also uses his helpful
But they have so
cowardice
many
to
big
flee the scene
sculpts.
and try again later. After
I
taking
like that
wounds
they
from a
wanted to
normal
keep
attack,
these.
he can use "I'll
His,
get you next time" to move up to
His
2
his
spaces
blade in the
away
art is
from the
pink,
action.
but the blade in the
With a
figure is
life value
silver.
6, catching him long enough to put him down
I
for
will
good
have to fix
would be
that.
difficult.
Yeah.
Not fitting for a slippery snake commander. Now, let's talk about Storm Shadow. Like Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow has Phantom Walk, Swift
Auto
movement,
skulls
and
are always
low
nice,
life
though.
value of
The
4.
pose
But
for that
he
last one. The
has
pose
smoke
was different
bombs.
between
These
the
nanite
one
grenades were
in
developed
red
by
on the
Cobra
card
allow
and the
him to
one on
deploy
the
shadow
figure.
tiles to the battlefield, supporting both himself and his army with boosted defense when placed strategically. This ninja is also capable of wielding multiple blades at once and often spins them in a blood circle around
Whirlwind
himself to
assault.
create a whirlwind assault
There you go.
against all adjacent
$80
foes.
seems like a
Echo
good guess. I
4.
think that's a good price
There
too.
are enemies
Yeah,
such as
$80 is a good guess, Solo Scaper. I think that
Oh
would
my
be a
goodness.
fair
Okay,
price
speaking
too.
of
Yeah.
bad guys,
That's what I was
have to talk
thinking
about
it
the
might
next
end
one,
up
the
being.
Dr.
Is that $80 premium
So,
painted?
as his name implies, Dr.
We'll see.
Mindbender
Yeah,
spends
that's
a lot of his
a
time
good thought.
messing with people's heads.
Dr.
Maybe.
Like, not even his
Mindbender.
allies are spared from a little tinkering here and there.
What
With
is
a little
what is he
suggestion,
holding?
he can play some support, boosting his teammates
A
into
baton
more
or something?
strategic
Something.
It looks like
positions
one of
with
the old
casual
school
wave with his
Lego
completely,
cutlasses.
totally bizarre
Yeah.
It's like an
Yeah.
electric
but
staff.
he can also focus his
Yeah.
meddling on a specific target, bringing a new form of mind control to the battlefield. However, his control is only temporary.
He's
and
a
Yeah, I
steal
do
for
think.
70 points.
So, yeah,
order
in the
marker.
chat,
In
Jericho
exchange, he
worries
gets
that
a much
$80
lower
is low. I
trigger
do
number
think that
than
is.
figures that
I think it'll be at
permanently
least
flip control
80.
of the pass.
It's a good
Yeah.
guess, but it won't be
Only-
less.
he only needs
There's a lot of
bunch
stuff
Um,
in this, for sure.
But
Yes,
this
yes. There's a
Mad
lot of
Doctor
value in
is
that
also
box,
relatively
especially for
durable
people who
with
already
5
have
life
terrain.
and 4 defense. So simply
Yeah.
removing him from the equation might be easier
I mean, it's
said than
8.
done.
It's
And
8 GI Joe
The
heroes.
final figure in this
Right.
battle box is
Even
Destro.
at
Destro
without
brings a
any
unique
terrain, that's
gameplay
$10
mechanic
each,
to the
which isn't
table in the
crazy.
form of his tech glyphs. Each glyph
Jeremy, this
offers
might
the
take us
holder
like
unique ability
3
and
streams of
Destro
first
may
looks to get through all
these
this
to
stuff,
his
you know.
teammates. And
This
Lore
stuff
and
is
codes.
winter and
Best
spring,
to
though,
play.
remember? So
Oh,
if you want to
yeah.
get your stuff
He so
early,
commonly
you'll have to
keeps some of his own
separate
supply
winter and
in
spring
fact that
orders
he runs
again.
a personal
Yeah, my
arsenal
first thoughts
special
video for
powder.
this could be 3
This
hours.
lets him attack twice each turn. with
All
a
the
single shot at a reduced
calculating you're gonna
attack
have to do
value
depending on
and
okay,
shot
when is
burst.
being sold, what okay, what do I
And
gotta
if
purchase
anyone
when,
tries
where,
to
how?
return fire,
Aye.
his Beryllian Steel Mask has a good chance at deflecting it with an automatic shield added to any range attacks against him.
Destro
And
looks
those
sick.
are all
I love that
figures.
sculpt.
Yeah.
His
We're
little
super excited to be
briefcase.
adding another battle box to our Heroscape collection.
Nice poses.
Like
There you go.
usual,
Wow,
there will
not
be both
bad.
painted and
That is
unpainted
not
options for
bad.
this set, so you can jump right into the
Standard
action
premium
with the
painted.
Wow.
That is
or
not
listen
bad.
to your heart's
That's
For-
definitely
for that.
that's
Yeah.
that okay.
The unpainted
They did that with the other
64
battle
box
box. They made it a really good deal because it's like a starter kit.
and you can pre-order
Yeah.
the
So that's
box
cool.
using the link in the chat.
All
Brandon
right,
Nickel,
you
Brandon
got
Nickel
me.
is not 65 and
The
85.
battle box
65 standard,
has some
85
big
premium.
names,
So
but we aren't done
Yeah.
with
That's
GI
a
Joe.
little less than
great
99.
deal.
Yeah.
The Strike
That is a
Forces Army
great deal.
expansion brings
Plus, it seems
two
like
new
these
unique
units are going to
heroes
be.
and
You
two
can
new
integrate them with
squads
other
for
like
Heroscape.
stuff that you already have. So
Expansion.
Yeah, it's
good value in that. An
Contemporary
expansion
legal
set.
too.
Oh my gosh.
Top specialist.
They're not done with G.I. Joe.
The Master of Disguise ability
Wow.
from Fiabani returns with Lady J able to.
This is just the G.I. Joe team.
And this is just the G.I. Joe
Oh, man.
stuff.
Higher on a 20-sided die. Lady J's
We're only
biggest
12 minutes
feedback
into
from
the stream,
fellows,
guys. It's just
sure
12
to
minutes
be
into
Zip
the
line
stream.
glyphs.
deploy zip
Is that
lines.
what
Well, that's not what
Before
that's not what I was saying. I'm
Heroscape
just this is only GI Joe
zipline
team,
glyphs
so they might have
Oh.
a Cobra
and
team.
Oh, a
glyphs.
Cobra expansion
Closer
pack.
look
Oh
at
my
this
gosh.
permanent new
Oh my
glyph.
gosh.
Oh, Lady J looks sick.
Once per
I don't know
turn,
what zip line
Wow,
glyph is,
look
but
at-
small or medium figure
I
enters
like-
movement on a
They
zipline
need
glyph.
more glyphs that can
You
be
move into
interactive
any
like
other
this.
zipline glyph within 6
Yeah,
spaces,
Nice.
that's
or
cool.
any
Yeah.
empty same level
It's like
Yeah.
kind of what Joe Crazy done with his Heroscape Adventures. Like he was making glyphs that were like Hammer of Dawn and like, you know, Link's sword, you know, it's just stuff like that from pop culture.
Respected ninjas
Squad.
in their own right.
We
so
got a
of
unique
course,
squad.
they
Okay.
Great
There
name.
we go.
We got more ninjas.
More
Ooh.
ninjas.
Strike-
abilities tied
I
These
love
guys are
Strike
gonna pull up
Force.
the ninjas
Fly.
big time.
But unified fighting force.
I love Strike Force is the
With
name of
Learn
the
from the master,
box,
Jinx
too.
Kamakura can bond
It
with
says you
any
can
hero
bond with
from
ninja
the
heroes with these guys.
Nice.
So that means you can move
Yep.
3
Ninja
ninjas at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Their coordinated takedown
Wowie,
ability
wow,
gives
wow.
them extra
Wow.
attack against figures that are
Young
against
Solo's
their
ninja love
friendly
is just going crazy right now.
Lots of the Cobra figures in this expansion, starting with Baroness. Cruel and efficient, Baroness is
Okay, no.
Cobra's
Okay,
right
so they have
hand
Cobra in this
with a
too.
range of 7 and an attack of 4.
Oh, they do?
She
Oh,
is
okay.
a sniper.
So it might
I
just
thought
be
I
this
saw
one.
As
Joe
intelligence
once.
chief, she can
Her personality is
issue orders
cruel.
to Cobra or
I love that
agents,
classic pose
heroes
for the
to
Baroness.
take
That's
Sure.
like a green army man
Finally, at the
pose.
end of her turn, she can
Yeah.
choose a figure
Yeah.
within 6 clear sight spaces.
She has a lot of range with a lot of
She rolls a
attack
16 or higher,
and
she
So
move.
she does
look at one
she
of the
does the
figure's
same
order
ability
markers
as
and move it
Duke,
to
but
Holy.
with
It's a
Cobra
nice-
or Agent.
Nice
Or
stats.
She's like
Agent.
the
very
she's
cool.
like Agent
But
Skahen,
last
but
up
with
is
higher
source
attack
much
and
of
more
the
life.
something, the
Obviously,
Cobra
she can't
twins.
defend the same way,
Unlike
but
Yeah,
she can
defense-
run away
defense-
like
one
that.
twin feels
Yeah,
what
de-
the other twin feels,
Defense
which
3
means the
shows
pair
a little
shares
bit
a
of
life pool
restraint.
6. When one takes a wound, it goes to
Yes,
the
Brendan.
other.
Zelda
Once
collaboration
they
would
take
be
6
absolutely
wounds
crazy.
total,
Probably
they are
not going to
both
happen,
destroyed.
but that would
Their
be,
bankroll
yeah,
special power
I'd
lets
buy
them
that
pay
stuff
off
yesterday.
any unique hero to join the Cobra organization. That can be useful for letting them activate with Baroness or to combo with the Cobra
Interesting.
Troopers, who we will get to in a bit. Finally, their business operations special power lets them reposition Cobra figures after they attack.
And that's
I knew I was
everything
gonna
that's on
spend
the
a lot of money.
expansion. You can see a full
Yeah.
breakdown on the screen now.
Okay, a little less.
Painted
Too bad.
set is $50 and painted is $70.
I'm not saying
You
it's
can
expensive.
pre-order
I'm
this
just
now.
saying I'm
The
gonna
link is in
buy
the chat.
all of
Mark
it.
the links. And let's move on to our
Yeah,
next
I
army
mean, come on.
expansion, the Heroscape GI
Hello,
Joe,
Melon Man. Hello,
Rangers,
Matron
and
Midnight in the chat
Battlecopter
there.
Common
Here
Army
we go.
expansion. And nice.
Oh.
Can you tell us a
Wait,
little
oh,
about
this is
Common
another one. It's another one. Okay, so we do have another.
Oh.
My
The characters we've
gosh,
seen so
this
far
is nuts.
Are some of the most popular heroes of the franchise.
So it's probably all the
Big
Joe
names
stuff
that
they showed
everyone
then.
knows, but
Probably.
behind
I
each
bet you're
new
right.
hero is a
Yeah, this
squad
is a
of
common
talented
pack.
soldiers backing the
Wow.
Oh, so you can get multiples of it.
Oh my god, so a unique pack,
Yeah.
a common. Oh
Oh
my gosh.
my.
My guess is it's a common hero and a common squad.
Let's
They-
first have a look at the green shirts. Valiant and dependable, the squad can lay down a.
This reminds
4
me
attacks
of
on
an
2 in a
Airborne
turn.
Elite.
Those attacks get more potent if they
Love
are
all that
Soldiers,
white
though.
space.
leading by
Like the
example.
poses remind me
Their
of it.
special power, wherever there's trouble, keeps their heroes always in the fight, moving to
Okay.
and
Wherever there's
GI
They
trouble,
kind of
yeah.
help the soldier heroes a bit.
Love it.
Next up,
Two
is
range five.
Lee, you wanna show
So basically, with these guys, you can put a bunch of turns on them, and by round 3, your heroes should be up on height, and you can start putting turns on them.
Helicopter is a single seat
Yeah,
scout
it's
craft
another-
that gives a
yeah.
Common
Or
hero
turn 3
helicopter.
even.
Wow.
Ooh,
I read that.
My
Helicopter.
gosh.
Heroes, so you can bring more
First
than
train
one of
set,
them into battle.
Brandon Nichols,
And at
I
35
forget.
points each, you could probably squeeze in a few.
Attack
Since
2.
it is
They
a
were.
helicopter,
It looks to me like they
obviously
were
has
really
flying.
thoughtful
I think it was
throughout
like
with
$80 or
keeping
something.
the attack
That lets
attack
you
number
turn
down or the
instead of another
defense number
card.
down. Just making
35
them all
points.
really-
A numbered order marker on
That's
another
nice.
Oh,
card.
35 is a
Yeah,
steal.
that's-
Reveal
They
the
can
order
strafe.
marker and reveal
They can
that
strafe like a
order
dragon
marker
breath type
instead.
attack. Just imagine that in your mind, like the helicopter
My gosh.
chopping people up.
Or even still take a turn to a figure with your order
Just make an
marker
army
as a
with this and the
sword.
blimp is all air.
Finally,
Yo,
there
War
is three
Pigman, what's up?
special
Yeah,
attacks that
but
let
it's
them
but
attack
it's
all
too
figures
it's
in a
too
straight
light
line.
for
Of
defense.
course,
So you know
since
you,
they're good guys, they
you
don't
have to
hit
be a
friendly
little
figures
careful
the
putting them
most
out
line
there.
cats would.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and that's
I'm
like
really
every
excited to see more
design I've looked
comments during
closely
the game.
at,
I'm
the
sure
attack
everybody else
number
is
or the
too,
defense.
so
There's something
you
about it
can get
Oh.
a set or two of these.
That already is
The
cool.
unpainted version is $50
Mhm.
and the painted version is $70.
But this with good old
And
Enoch
you can
Warlord,
check that
good
out
old
with the
mittens.
link in the chat.
7 move, 5 range is scary.
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm already at
And
$200 in the
don't
cart.
think
What the
we'll
fuck?
brag about those buildings for Army.
Hey, hey, hey.
Army
Okay,
Escape
that's one
revealed
swear word
from
for the
March
stream.
was
That's
the
it.
Cobra
Save it for the
Troopers
backstage.
and
Save it for the backstage.
Army expansion. Cobra wouldn't be Cobra without dozens of nameless minions for the Joes to mow down. So,
Uh-oh.
of
There's
course,
Their
more.
counterparts.
Oh my
let's
Come
have a
gosh.
look at the Cobra Trooper.
We didn't get into regular Heroscape yet.
Fittingly for nameless
It'd be
baddies,
funny if they just
their
announced
stats
G.I. Joe and
are
it's like,
not
okay, and for the regular Heroscape stuff,
However,
next year,
when
guys.
Cobra leadership is
You know,
around,
no,
they can
they're
be
not
quite
gonna do
Well,
that, but
deadly.
maybe this will be
Their
winter
Foils Cobra
and
special
spring will be the
ability
regular,
gives them an
maybe.
additional attack die for each unique Cobra figure adjacent.
My
man,
goodness,
I-
they
guys,
have
I
a
think I've
common
seen Cobra.
Cobra Squad. Oh my
Profiteer.
gosh.
What is a
Lets them take
profiteer?
a turn with a
Holy.
Warlord
You can
Destro's a
bond with
profiteer.
warlords.
control.
Whoa.
I assume one of the new
Cobra
ones is
Commander or
Profiteer.
Destro if
Oh
you're
my
using
gosh.
figures from the
Yeah.
battle box.
Also in this pack,
Bond
Yeah,
with a
Destro's a
warlord,
profiteer,
though. That's
and
pretty
Cobra
good.
Commander's a warlord.
Trouble Bubble.
Wait, they're Cobra
Flying
team, and you can bond with the warlord. The VNOC warlord is a Cobra. A Viper, whatever. That's funny.
And share
Wonderful.
range, attack, defense, and points value. While the fight pods are slower than the battlecopters, they make up for it with the air-to-ground missile special
You could
attack.
make a mittens
Being
army
able
with the
to
2
threaten a
flying
3-die
figures
explosion at
from
any time
Yeah.
with
one from
battle
this
ready
box, the
makes
other from the
Cobra
other
fight
box.
pod excellent
Yeah.
at
So what do you guys, do you
positioning
think,
and
guys, the
positioning.
meta has been, like,
You can
transformed
pre-order
before our
those
very
bombers.
eyes?
Army expansion
Just with the
now.
G.I. Joe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it always
The
will,
upgraded version
but
of
with all
$50
these
and the painted
small
version
point
is
figures
$70.
too, that helps instead of just
We
seeing
have
Isamu
a
Marku
choice
all the
to
time.
review
It
that is
changes
the
up
perfectly
big
painted
time. You could
G.I.
have a
Joe
whole nother
releases, but
plan
first, a couple of
compared to
quick
just,
things.
oh, I'll throw in
If you don't
Marku
know,
or
Army
whatever.
cards, pictures,
Iron
and
Lich is
videos
the
of
warlord too.
character
Yes,
profiles
we're
are
pretty
all
good.
available
Hello, Jen
Angelo.
Angelo.
At Heroscape.com.
John Joe says,
Be
"Hey
sure to
everybody, I
check
forgot this is
out
happening
the
today. Have they
stream.
covered just Joe so far?
Now,
Yes,
let's
just
talk
Joe
terrain.
and some train and
Lee,
some
will you do the
expansion
honors?
train stuff.
For sure. So this is the urban landscape of Valhalla.
I'm not.
You may remember asphalt and concrete from
Okay,
another
so it's a
set
separate pack.
from long ago.
Okay.
So this is more of the asphalt and concrete.
Streets
that
of
will be
Valhalla.
present in
Cool.
the G.I.
Streets
Joe
of
box.
Valhalla. This.
So if the
Wow.
other one was 65
Don't
for the
have
figures
any
and that,
gameplay effects,
this has got to be
so
like
it's
45 or
rather
less
simple.
probably,
Maybe.
unless they got a lot of
Provide
terrain in
great
it.
visual diversity
The
with their
urban
solid
landscape of
coloring, and they
Valhalla.
allow for
Wow.
new thematic
Yeah, there you
battlefields
go.
and urban settings.
Yeah.
24
And this
piece
set also
I
cement.
features
I don't know for this.
some of
I
the
Okay, that's a
fortified
lot.
obstacles from the
I want
G.I.
to get
Joe
the fortified
battle
wall
box.
pieces. I have a ton
You
of
can
asphalt and
pre-order this
concrete though.
terrain expansion
But
for
I don't know.
$45 using the link in chat.
But do you have enough for an
For
entire
our
battlefield
final
of it?
review,
Actually,
Joe's
yeah,
Joe's
kinda.
Well soon.
You've seen? Have you seen my animations?
Serpenter.
There we go,
On
45.
the battlefield, he can
Nice.
attach
Oh,
points.
pre-order promo. There you go.
Each turn,
Wow,
he
look
is
at
zeal
that.
for violence, and he can lower the defense values of
March.
his
Ooh.
opponents
Just for
and
March.
allies
What?
alike
Wait, how do you
by
get this?
being
Oh,
near
just
them.
pre-order.
Yeah,
At
pre-order.
least
Serpenter
one
turns
mark.
point
Yeah.
markers
Yeah.
from his
Cruelty
subordinates
for its
and
own
views them to
sake
himself
is the
as
coolest
Free
special
defenders.
ability name. Good lord.
He's good at keeping opponents guessing and making allies wonder if making a genetically enhanced supervillain was really such a great idea.
Yeah, he sounds like a lot of fun to play with. If you want a Serpentor figure, all you have to do is pre-order one of the Yojo story arc.
So I bet we're getting separate
That
pre-order
includes
promo
all
Oh, for sure,
for
for sure.
the regular stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He looks
Promo
cool.
is
Gonna be
limited
G.I. Joe
to
focused
per
and
customer.
then classic
You can get it
Heroscape
by
focused.
So,
pre-ordering on our website.
Since this says March, maybe the regular
Check
Heroscape
in with your
is
favorite stores to see if they're getting these
winter.
figures, and if they have any
Yeah, maybe.
questions, tell them to reach out to us.
Oh, and
For the new
speaking
year, for
of
Christmas.
The J. Joe Heroscape, our lovely game designers are working on even more Joe content as
Oh,
we
sure, of
speak.
course.
So now that you've seen a bit of what we've been working on, we want to take an opportunity to ask what you want to see. So
I got to
in the chat,
rewatch. Like I'm
find a
starting to
link
rewatch the
click
G.I.
survey
Joe
to
cartoon
gather your
series.
feedback.
That was
Yeah,
way
we
back
can't wait
when
to
because
see
it's
what
like
you
free.
all
It's
think,
like if you got
and
Amazon Prime, you
in
can
advance,
watch
everyone
the
who
series. So I'm starting to
participates
watch
in
it.
the survey. Alrighty,
I'll have to
let's move on to the
go watch
month
more
of
and see.
April. The title of this story arc releasing is
I think the
Gathering
price
Storm.
point is low
we're gonna
enough
kick,
that you
off
could
this
get
month's
people who are just
reveals
fans
with
of
the
G.I. Joe,
Heroscape
and
Elites
this
of
is a great
Ular and
sort of
Renegade
game you can
Vipers
play with.
Absolutely.
Army
Yeah.
expansion.
Mhm.
This expansion
Whoa!
Yeah, that
Here
battle
we
box
go.
is
Gathering
working
Storm.
itself.
Look at that. These got to be commons.
With the elites.
They're fighting for
Ooh, yeah.
gold.
These gotta
I
be
figured
commons.
they'd be together. That's cool.
Vipers.
Wow.
Let's take a look at the army card
The
for the
Ular
Elites of
love
Ular.
box.
These loyal
Ular.
warriors are designed to
Need
work
more
in
Ular.
tandem
Yeah, the
with
Yep,
Ular
common
box.
squads. Common squads, yep. for
I like
sure.
Ular.
Elite
warriors
of
are the
Ular.
expansion. The
Hey,
We need
2
Ular to
life.
shine.
their life value of 2.
Wow.
Perfect use for the premium
2 life means they can go with Ziamara, and her power is more
Yeah.
effective with
Oh,
them.
yep.
Wow.
Ziamara can prevent them from dying to a strong attack with her amulet of
Yeah, that's what
Melkina
she's saying, I
ability,
think.
and then Melky can heal them back
There you
to
go.
full health with her spear of Saint
I
Oh, yeah, and
There
Milky
are
can
other
heal
two
him
abilities
too.
that
That
are
is
also designed
cool.
to complement those heroes. Thanks to Blade Dance, Melky and Ziamara
That is
will
good. Now the
extra
minions
attack
aren't
die
like
against
maybe
enemies
top.
adjacent to an elite.
Right.
That will
And
always
when
be
an
used for
elite is
Kyrie
wounded
anyway.
by
I say we need
an
more
attack,
we
it
need
can
more
move an
Kyrie. We
unengaged
need more
Ular
Kyrie
Fury
stuff.
up to 4 spaces
Getting it.
thanks to Ular's
Awesome.
Pact, which can help keep your army within important auras.
And it's an all-woman army with their heroes
This is a
too.
great sturdy squad. So let me tell you about the
All
other
women
squad
and a
in this
Slaga,
set,
just
the
hanging
Renegade
out.
Vipers.
Well, yeah, he can be
So
in their
these
army.
guys
That'd
are
help
slithering
move
in the
4 up to
Yeah.
5.
Okay,
swamping
Rannoch
in a
Vipers.
bar and
Okay, I'm
wielding
interested in
guns
this.
stolen from
Hypnosis.
Rannoch.
throne Morrow
Ooh.
They do have a
But
range.
unlike
Zero
the
defense.
Hypnosis?
I just love it how it's zero
definitely
defense.
not sturdy.
I love that.
But their powers,
Goes
but their
back-
power is evasive
Sure
too.
is.
Exactly.
So Vipers are a returning species from the original
Cool.
Heroscape.
Hypnosis is
Non-adjacent.
now in
nice.
a new form.
So
Much like
they
the
stole
Vipers
guns from
before
the
them,
Morrow. Look at
these
their
do have a
guns.
defensive
That's
base,
so
but
fun.
they make up for it
That
in
is
other
so
ways.
fun.
They can hit foes
Ugh.
from a range of 6, and when you combine that with their
But they're
very
not
fast
as skinny as the
57
ones before.
and the ability
Ooh,
to
hypnosis
water with Slither,
makes them stronger
they're
into
super
melee.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, if they're close enough, they can hypnotize the enemy
And
into
50
using
points.
a
These are
chain
probably the
burst.
top
And
Vipers
finally,
now.
the evasive 2
to me.
special
Yeah,
power
50.
has
You could throw 'em in any
2
army
against
anyway.
range
Oh,
attacks
cheap
as
for
they
these
close
guys.
in.
50 points,
Yeah,
3
it's super
figures,
cool
and
to
rate
see these
6.
fellas make return to the game.
Move
If
7,
you want
range
this
6.
common
Yeah.
squad army
Ooh, that's like
expansion,
13
you can get the
spaces on
unpainted
one.
version for
Yeah.
$50 and the painted version for
So if you're
$70.
aggressive, that's a good army.
Order that now using the links in the chat.
There you go.
Okay, so the next reveal for this
50's
story
pretty
arc
good.
is the Chain Gruts and Ramessar Rider
Here we
Common
go.
Army expansion.
Ooh.
This is our
Oh
first
my
time
goodness.
seeing Volarax summon a species other than Vorids.
Oh,
The
my
classic
boys.
Heroscape
Got the
species,
Gruts.
Go.
Now,
That's
these
so
orcs look a bit different than the ones you may remember.
We're
Uthgar
only
summoned
25
Ones we
minutes
all wanna
into
know
their
about.
stream, guys. We're only
These
25
ones
minutes into their
sport
stream, and they're
mechanical
still
chain axes and spiffy
Good
new
lord.
military
doling
style
out stuff.
uniforms. But they still don't have
Ramasaur
spells.
Rider.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the Chain Gruts. As a 4-figure squad with a bonding
Chain
ability, they are
Gruts.
prepared to form the backbone of a Volarac army. Their
Volarac
guild boss
Gruts.
bonding means that before taking
Guild-
a turn, them
guild
take
boss
a turn
bonding.
with a champion
Before taking a turn
control
with
who
Orc
follows
or
You may
Volarac.
take
Amazing.
That's insane.
Nice.
That's so insane.
They have so many
Good.
options.
We need bonding, yes. Wow.
To wreak havoc.
Freaking common squad.
And Chain
Wow.
Axes gives them a solid. Imagine having them with Grimneck. That'd give them basically 4 attack, 4 defense with their Chain Axe too.
Uh-huh.
Against figures that aren't
That's deadly.
which can help
I just get a bunch of
No
these
wonder
and
they're
just paint 'em.
75 points.
Yeah, why not just
Yeah.
paint them?
pull
You
off
know,
a
wow.
drill drive without retribution.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the
really
heavy
hard
Gruts.
deal.
They're a little more dangerous for
Mhm.
more points.
With it, letting them reroll
And their
each
heroes
attack
can
from
disengage
attack.
if
It
they're
means
next
their attack
to
value of 2
these
will
guys
generate
with their
a
strong arm.
much more consistent
Even if they don't
Curious
have
looking
disengage.
skull.
Like,
And, of
the
course,
furry
it's
dudes
not
don't
easy to
have
ignore the
disengage, like
dinosaur in
the
room.
walker and the blimp and
Also
stuff,
in the
so they
box
could
is
grab
a
onto the
Ramasaur
enemy
Rider.
and allow those guys
These
to
common
walk away and
heroes
do
are
what they
orc
want, or
champions,
float away or
so they
whatever.
bond with the
Common
Chain
hero.
Gruts.
Okay.
They are
Those
fast,
sculpts
7
remind me of like
and
Mage
sturdy
Warrior
Ooh.
for
sculpts.
common
It's like a
hero,
Yeah.
different
3
kind of
life and 4
aesthetic.
defense.
It is.
Common,
It's nice.
And while their attack is
35
only 2,
points.
they make
Wild.
up
This
for
is
their
an
Wild
orc
champion. It's a wild
First is
champion.
Shed.
Ooh, a
First is
wild.
Which means if they
Yeah.
attack something they
That's what
weren't
I'm
able
talking
That means
to
they
about.
do
could
at the
be
start of their turn, they
with,
roll an additional die,
never
which,
mind.
between their fast
But
movement
35
and
points.
their strong arm on the Chain Gruts, that shouldn't be hard to do. And
You could throw a
second,
couple of them in
representing the
easily.
sturdy noggin of the
Yeah.
pack
Headbutt's,
is
headbutt's so
Headbutt.
nice.
That
If
Headbutt could
actually enough
Headbutt could
shields to
work
block
around the
movement from a
Ashra. Like if
Ramasaur Rider,
Ashra got their
while
1
the
defense,
defender
but you
in
only
a
got 1
Ramasaur
attack,
Rider
it would still kill them, even though it's
Yep.
melee.
Yeah,
Yep.
ouch. What
3
was
life.
that?
That's pretty cool.
That's got 3 life.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Pachycephalosaurus.
That feels so good for
we will
35
both
points.
have
What the
for
heck?
it.
That's 3.
Yeah, if
My
you want to
gosh.
get copies of this expansion, you can pre-order now using the links our mod is dropping in the chat. The
He looks
unpainted
cool,
version
too.
is
Look at that sword.
$50, and the painted
Right, that
is
techie stuff was
$7.
Fair enough.
That's going to be all of the army
Fair enough.
expansions for this story arc, but we have a few
They'll probably be
new,
most of them
we
50.
have a
That's
new
fine.
terrain expansion releasing.
What are you at now,
alongside
Sam? Worth $600.
Lee, you wanna tell us about it?
Yeah, especially you gotta get like 3 of each.
This is the forest of Valhalla
Trees.
These
terrain
comments kill you.
Trees,
So
trees,
these
trees.
I'm gonna
are
start
everything
mainly only
to
getting
write
multiples of the
cover
ones that
here
are
means black
really
and
good, I
white
think.
in
Okay, I
green
can skip
and
this one. I got enough trees. All right.
Yeah,
What's
yeah. I'm skipping most of the terrain too.
Right now.
Yeah.
So there are a total of
Well, the $40 for
3
trees
different
isn't
tree
bad.
heights. There's 15, 12, and 10.
And 2 big
There are
ones.
2
2 big
of
ones
each
is
size in
nice.
the
You can
set.
mirror your
So
map.
perfect for adding
Yeah.
tactical depth and visual
Yeah, that's all.
impact to your
Nothing wrong with that.
battlefields.
I mean, for me,
This
visually,
terrain
sometimes I like a lot of
expansion
trees
is
in the
available to
background, and I
pre-order now
have a good
for
amount. But it's
Yeah.
always good
$40
to
in
get
chat.
more sometimes if you want a
Yeah,
huge,
before we move on to May releases,
background.
I also
we
like
have
them in the
final
start
offer
zone when you got a
special
big map
pre-order
and you're
promo
playing
for
with
the
like team
Gathering
battle
Store
or a
arc.
free for all. You
This
can kind of
arc
hide
promo
your forces in the start zone.
Savaris! Savaris, Savaris, Savaris! Savaris is here!
Longtime Heroscape fans, like,
Oh,
have heard that,
Volley
the card's
onto
so
Volley
himself.
unto him.
Pre-order
even more arrogant than ever.
April.
Ananias, can you break down his army?
Nice.
Yes, I can. Much like his original version.
4 attack now.
Crazy
9 range.
9. He even hits harder than he used to with an attack
Oh,
value
our
of
boy's
4.
Darn right.
Where he used to have double
Got
attack.
choices
the
in
new
his
version
power.
is a volley unto himself. That means that he can reduce his
Man,
range
they've got
attack up
cool
to 3
power
times
names
in
with
one
these stuff.
turn.
Look at that art too. That is so
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
Zelda
nice.
looking art in a
Really
way.
close, so he doesn't know what he's attacking. So
I like that his sculpt is
he-
like
honestly,
his
he might be in
pose
for
is
some
pretty much the
trouble,
same.
but
Like he
it
knows what he's
seems
doing. He doesn't
fitting
need to change it
for
up.
an arrogant elf.
Yeah, he just stuck one more arrow
He
there.
absolutely is an arrogant
Uh-huh.
elf. Absolutely is an
Get
arrogant
him for free.
He says
as a
precise
pre-order.
now, though.
You can pre-order something from the Gathering Storm.
He's
store.
not arrogant anymore because he
These
lost
figures
his
are
arm.
limited to 1 per customer, and like the last pre-order
Got
promo,
focus.
you can get it by pre-ordering on our web store or through participating local game stores. So ask your game store
Whoa.
and send them our way.
Wow.
Okay, so we've made it to May,
Nice.
and this will be the final month of Heroscape releases that we're revealing today.
Whoa.
So May 2026.
Okay,
we
May.
kick off a
March,
new
April,
story arc.
and May.
And many of you may have noticed that we kept this story arc name hidden, using redacted on all of our materials you've seen so far. Well, it's time to lift that redaction. The May story arc will be called Thorman's Thunder.
Whoa. Thorman.
Appropriate
Oh my
Thorman.
expansion we'll be talking about for the Thorman's Thunder arc will be the Thorman and Kraken army expansion. So that's right, the Pirate King is the original Valkyrie himself, Thorman.
Let's take a look at the card.
go.
The first thing to notice is that Thorman is Heroscape's first unaffiliated.
Wait, did you
That's
just say
awesome.
did you say the Pirate
He
King
follows
is the
none of
original
the
Valkyrie himself,
generals
Thorman?
as
Yep.
He has gold armor.
Wow, we're
Oh my
actually
God.
getting
Ooh, his
Yeah.
card's gold
Thorman
because he's
mini.
Thormoon.
Like Jandar, Ugar,
Thorman's class is Pirate
his
Captain
Pirate
and
ability
King.
is that he-
Unaffiliated.
Oh.
Any pirate army, but he
Wow.
can also be
Wow.
chosen
So
by
he's the leader of the pirates then.
Sons of Ikaria.
Yep.
His solid stats.
He's the one behind it all.
the swashbuckler ability
Yep.
from-
Yeah.
Maybe we can finally say that now.
Look at Ragtag
Finally say that
Armada.
now. I've known this.
Well,
Oh.
Jeremy, remember, you're not the only one
He
who's known
looks
this.
so
I've had to keep
good.
this hidden within myself as well.
Yeah.
You know? So-
Wait, his wings
Finally.
say something. His armor has like
Before
symbols
taking a
on
turn
it.
with Thorman,
Yes,
you
it
can take a
does.
turn with another
Oh
unique
my
hero.
Oh, I
God.
gotta get him painted. There's no way I can't get him painted. That's crazy.
We have a Valkyrie,
It
an
should lead to
official
some
Valkyrie
exciting
figure.
assortments of heroes
Yeah.
that play together.
That's awesome. For the people that wanted
And in his
Utgar,
quest to
maybe
stop
that'll
Valkyries
happen now. Look,
and send
we
all
got
the
this.
combatants
Yeah.
home, Thorman has turned to the magic of the void, and in
What?
doing so,
Magic
has
of the
summoned a
void?
But yeah,
legendary
Ragtag Armada is so good.
the
Did you
Kraken.
see that?
So, like Thorman, the Kraken
He can
is
bond with
unaffiliated.
any
It
hero
knows no man
in the
other
game.
than
So
the one
cool.
who summons it.
Look at the
It
Kraken.
is
Wow.
too big to
Oh, wow,
manifest
yeah, it's
completely in
cool.
Valhalla, but with its command of portals that warp
Oh,
space,
Unfathomable,
it
he
can
goes
send
with the fish
tentacles
people army
out
again.
There you go.
into the fight.
Mhm.
It is a unique
Roguescaper
squad
called
of
it, said
5
Justin.
figures,
Yeah, there are a few people
but
actually
they
called
don't start
Thorman
the game
being
on
the
that
one
battle
behind
and must
the whole pirate
instead be summoned.
thing.
Yep. I remember the
So,
last
after revealing a
podcast.
number
Yeah.
of
Someone
order
said
markers
that.
I
and
knew it.
4
Jeremy knew
undead
it.
level
I knew it because I did
attacks,
something for Renegade
you
last
control.
year,
You
but I
can
couldn't say
summon one
anything
of the
until
tentacles next to that hero.
today. So
Then, later in the game, instead of taking
Yeah.
a turn with a unique or unfathomable hero, you can take a turn with the Kraken instead.
that is nuts.
Opponents should definitely try to kill the tentacles soon after
Only
they
100
spawn,
points for
or
5
they'll end up
figures that have
outmatched.
2 life.
And finally,
And they got all
tentacles
those
can
powers.
teleport much like the smaller Krakenlings using their warp space ability.
Craziest
On
army
top of
expansion
those
we've ever
amazing
seen.
figures and their army cards, the pack comes with instructions to play
Oh yeah, this is
2 or
breaking.
3-player boss battle scenario.
Eldritch
Play as
Endgame at the
Thorman and the
Wellspring
pirates
session.
attempting
Wow.
to close the Wellsprings for good, or as the coalition
Whoa.
sent to thwart his plot.
Oh,
The scenario
Wellspring of
comes with a
Obsession.
special
That
boss card
was
for Thorman,
new
complete
scenario.
with a second
Boom.
phase, as any good boss battle should have. If you want to pre-order this expansion, it's $55 for the unpainted version and $75 for the painted one. And
Okay.
as always, links in the chat.
It does
below.
look better than the other paint jobs. So.
And it's October.
The new-
so it's
the
only
new-
That's a
right
big
to
box
enjoy
too,
something
with all
a
that
little
big
sneaky.
figures in it.
they're all
Like
bigger.
the
Yeah.
Revenants
That's
of
good. The
Revna and
pricing
Netlevy
seems all
common
perfect.
army
There are people
expansion.
complaining on the Renegade
The
stream about
Revenants
the
of
pricing,
Revna
but it
are
all
a
looks fair to
common
me.
squad of undead Curie warriors.
Yeah,
who
it's not
served
too
other
bad.
Valkyrie generals
Ooh,
in
here we
Revna,
go.
But are now returned from
Oh,
death in
there's
service of
the
Lady
These
Revna.
guys are
grotesque
cool.
Let's
like
take a
demon type
look at their
creature.
army card. With a Muvelia
Oh, yeah,
Six,
Yeah, Alex
ability.
remembered what.
flying,
Alex
they
knew what it
can
was
zip
called. I
quickly
forget what he
across the
said.
battlefield. And while their 2 attack and 3 defense
Yeah, more
may seem
RenegadeCon
Stealth fly.
impressive at first, their special
Stealth fly
powers
with
more
6
than make
move.
up for it.
Okay, you ate food good.
Both blood for blood and occult bonding make them perfect pairings with Miserex from the
So these are
Mastermind and Kilgrax from the
undead.
Curie Warriors.
They
They're
can
undead.
bond with Revna's
as well as
Kyrie.
Snucklevi from the Fox
Yep.
Witch.
Yeah,
We
so
will
they're
get to
undead
Or your
this.
and-
witch, your scourge.
With occult
Yep.
bonding, the Revenant
I don't know if we have
can
any
turn
witches
a
yet.
Warrior, witch, or scourge hero that follows Revna before taking their own turn. On
So they
top
must
of that,
have some
blood
witches
for
in
blood lets
mind.
them put a wound on a hero to boost their attack value of that hero, and the Revenants for that turn. And of course, with life drain, Miserex may be able to just heal that wound right off.
Stealth flying
Right.
too.
The other
My goodness.
figure in the box is the absolutely terrifying
I'm
Netlevy. These
appreciating all the
horrible
bonding
dudes come
that
from
they're
the
I'm
adding
actually
to
pretty
this.
excited about this army.
They are
This
common
undead
heroes,
one.
So you can field
Oh,
more than one
yeah.
of them. But let's take a look at the
Them
army
dude's a
card.
common hero.
With their
What's that
Withering
called?
Breath special attack,
Demon.
they can hit up to
No.
3 hits in a
Mucklave?
straight line,
Mucklevy?
and they roll additional
Mucklave?
attacks
Mucklave.
Yeah.
It's French, I tell you, it's French.
Revenants, giving them wounds through blood
It's like a
and blood.
horse person
Finally,
combined.
it's to their subsumed soul
More of this. I want more of these
Good.
types of things.
That's-
I want more of these types of
They
things.
can remove a wound.
That's
And it's a
not-
scourge, so those undead can bond with these too.
You can.
That's
you
a-
all can
that's
pre-order
not a
the
good
unpainted
use of the
version
word
for $50
subsume.
and the painted version for $70. Check it out with the links in our
I
chat.
missed it.
So next
Je-
up,
Jeremy, why didn't you
Army
catch
expansion
that?
with some fun twists.
Oh, what?
This is the
Nothing.
upgraded Necrotek Reavers Common Army expansion.
Look at these guys.
This
Wow.
set adds a
Re-
new Eisenach Common
Reavers.
Squad and 3 new
Ooh.
Eisenachs, okay.
Vidar's armies.
I like the detachable
Nice.
and
New
retachable
breakdown
arms.
army card for the
Daddy.
Necrotek Reavers.
You're
Yes, I would
funny.
love
It might be
to.
the squad by itself.
I was
So,
just
as a
looking at
squad
you
of
over
3,
here.
I know, I'm
they
kind of
have
enthusiastic
a
right now,
defense
but
of 4, they
Oh,
can pull
yeah.
their
Oh.
weight in an army, but
Just go
their
ahead and
special
talk. I'm
powers
gonna
make them
read the picture
particularly
books.
unique.
should clean your room a little bit more
First
too.
is Necrotic, sorry, Necrotic Network, which lets
Reaver.
them take a
Reavers.
turn with an Eisenach hero before
Isenic
their
Vidar.
turn. If they pick a unique hero like Scabrous,
So,
Lord of
different
Ruin,
kind of
they can only
Reavers.
activate 1 Reaver model. But
They
if
got
they activate a
bonding,
common,
right? Is that what
like
they said?
one of the 3 that come in
Yep,
the set,
yep.
they can activate the whole squad of 3. Finally, at the start of each round, they can use their scavenged parts ability.
Interesting
to
type of
replace
bonding.
One of their number with one of your previously displayed medium common Eisenach.
Lots of options.
Once again, it's
I
overwhelming.
love that ability. So let's take a moment to talk about these common heroes. You
Jericho
guys
says
mentioned.
Nuck-La-V.
Starting with the Necrotek
Like that.
Gasblade.
These are some of the heroes they can bond with. They're talking about.
Yeah, isn't that just a Necrotek Reaver with
Necrotek
a big
Gasblade.
buzzsaw arm?
It for sure is.
It can be this,
So-
or this, or this, or
Each
this.
of the common heroes
Wow.
in this pack is represented by attaching a special arm to a Necrotech Reaver body.
Interesting.
You can mix and match to
It
customize
says
your
it must
army at the
attack
start
all
of the
adjacent
game.
figures, even
You
ones
can
that you're
perform
not
upgrades
engaged with.
mid-battle, since the
So does that mean they can
armor
cut through
will
walls or
Yeah,
what?
that is pretty wild.
That means they attack
That's
friendless.
literally its personality.
But it says even
So,
ones you're
it
not
also
engaged.
comes
Oh,
with a
okay, that
wild
makes sense.
spin
Yeah,
special
because they wouldn't be
attack that
engaged
hits
with the
all
friendly.
adjacent
Okay.
figures,
Right.
even friendly ones. Each of these common heroes has 2
Wild
life
spin
Okay,
special
so they
attack.
basically don't have.
by the upgrade.
Okay, so this is the squad and heroes because
that'd be
they
a fun
start
thing to
without the
animate.
arm, and then if they are the hero, you stick the arm on them.
Ginormous claw
Mhm.
arm. Fans of
What a
all time
wild-
will
Yeah,
recognize
that
the
explains
Wow.
that explains the card art and the
Maybe
right-hand
the
box.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
pretty
cool.
Other troops. So Cyberclaw means
Necrotech
that if a
Ghoul
small
Grip.
or medium figure moves next to a ghoul grip, it can
He's kind of
no
like a
longer move.
gladiatron.
So there's no
Mhm.
escaping
Actually,
the ghoul grip
exactly,
unless you
basically.
Interesting,
Yeah, I think
interesting.
that's what
Cyberclaw.
Lee
It's
just
an
said.
extra
Th-
defense
This is bringing
against
on
normal
like
attacks
some of the elements from
adjacent
Classicscape
attacking
and
figures thanks to
bringing them to
melee
new
defense
characters,
one.
new figures.
The
Notice
last
that.
Yeah.
common hero in this pack is
Necrotex
the
versus
Necrotech
Soulborgs.
which brings a ranged
Hmm.
option to the army. A range of 6 and attack of 3 can be a potent combination. The guns that Geistfires have grafted to
Oh
themselves
wow,
are
this is
unstable,
the
though.
Habits Eradicators
After
right
they
here.
take- or after they attack
They
a
can shoot,
non-adjacent
but
enemy, they have to
might
roll a
wound
20-sided
themselves,
die,
but
and
that's
Unstable
okay because they have
blast
2
roll
life.
1 through 5,
Yeah,
Yep.
they
it's the
take a
right.
wound.
It is the
The box comes
Eradicators.
with
That's
6
right.
Necrotech Reaver bodies and 3 of each of the common hero.
Wow.
But they have 2 life,
Uh,
so they
that
won't
means
die
you
if
can
they.
customize the
So
pack
Right.
you
Take
can
each time you play. as
so
2
you can
squads
Oh, and it
turn
comes with
some into a
6
common squad
guys?
or
and
you need
6
hero squad, I
heroes.
think, right?
So
Is
don't
that
miss out
is
on
that
this
what I'm
unique new
gathering
army
for
expansion.
this
The
for these
unpainted
miniatures?
version
You can
is
turn them into
$50,
common squad
and the
figures
painted one
or
is
a common hero
$70.
figures, depending on what
Yes,
arm they
yeah.
have.
Yeah, they
Oh,
swap
Yeah.
between the
yes,
stats.
and somehow
Makes
we
sense.
made it
I think you
to
start with no
the
arm, and then if they're a hero, you
expansion
pop an arm
Reveal of the
on.
Day,
But for $50 for 2
introducing the
squads that can also
Scourge
be
Soldier.
heroes, that's
It's not bad.
Pretty
Yeah, I was
solid.
expecting this to be more expensive again.
Yeah.
Score die. Oh, okay, my bugs. My bugs.
Ooh.
My bugs, my bugs, my bugs.
You got the green guys.
Look at these guys.
That amber makes me want to buy painted just because of that. The amber color.
Oh my gosh.
As befits Einar's ranks. These infantry are not the
And they
Yeah.
So
look
they're just showing
really
everything
cool.
from Gen Con, huh? Just all of it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. It's like there's
And
yeah,
more,
no
really.
mystery. It's
Because of
like
the Thor moon.
Yeah.
They roll an additional attack die if
Einar.
they're attacking a figure
Einar,
or more
yeah.
other
Discipline.
I
sword
imagine
guys.
That's always
Carr
good.
and Dune's probably
Plus,
going to
with
be the
King
promo
when
for
one
this one.
infantry figure
That's
dies
Well,
how it's gonna
to
be.
a
Yeah,
roll,
yeah. Savaris already
you
was, so that
move
makes
one
sense.
unengaged common squirdier or insect figure you control up to 5 spaces. That way, you can keep the swarm together. At only 45
They can team up and
points,
get higher
a squad of
attacks, so that's
3
cool.
can fit a lot of them in an army and still
And they
have
can
50
bond.
heroes.
Yeah, for 45 points,
And
that
For 45
is,
points-
that is insane.
Pheromone coordination.
I want
Yeah,
my
you can
bugs.
get a ton of
Bug
them.
army, bug army, bug
Figure
army,
limits
bug army.
might make you work
can
a
take
little
turn
bit,
with
but
up to 2 different Squirdier or insect common heroes, or 1 Squirdier or insect
you could really
common
swarm
hero.
people.
That means they work well alongside Queen Maladrix or the
Look at that
Oathbound
armor they got.
Phalanx, or with an assortment of the common heroes from
Egyptian
this box.
kinda.
And speaking
Mhm.
of the common heroes,
Shiny
the
gold.
first one we're looking at is the Spitting Hive Soldier.
Here we go, here we go.
The only one with a range, it can attack from up to
Okay,
4 spaces
got a
away.
little bit of a range.
And whatever it whatever it attacks, reduces
hives.
its defense value
Ooh.
for the rest of the turn.
That means if you
And when
choose to
activating
bond,
2 different common
all
heroes
the
with
squad
the
guys have a
infantry,
better chance to
starting with
wound
this
the one this
is a really
attacks.
good idea.
Again, you can bring this guy with your G.I. Joe green shirts.
This bug was bioengineered for stealth.
Soldier,
This is a great
yeah.
card.
It hits
This is a
harder
great
than
card.
others with an attack value of 4 and can be hard
Oh,
to
these are
react.
soldiers.
Disengage
Power.
means it never
Disciplined.
takes leaving
They
an enemy
look,
with
the
attacks
figures
and
look so
concealment.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If
Yeah.
it would take wounds from a non-adjacent attacker, it has a chance to ignore that wound. And the chance is higher the farther away the attacker is.
Disengage.
And finally, we have the Bursting
7
Hive
move with
Soldier.
disengage with
This
an
one
attack of
is
4.
essentially a walking
Uh-huh.
sack of acid
That's nice.
made to tie down enemy figures. Once an enemy figure is engaged with a Bursting Hive Soldier, it is left
Hours
in a bit of a
reward.
pickle.
Yeah, they have cards reward.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Coward's reward will trigger, and the bursting hive soldier will make a
Nice.
leading engagement attack. With
So you can really make a nice
instead of
wall
one.
with a couple of them in the
But
front.
if the enemy kills the burst,
And then when people don't want to retreat and they stack up around it, it can blow up on all of them.
and
Yeah.
risks
Yep.
wounding
That's
itself
just crazy.
And the
anything else that was adjacent to
the
bursting
infantry
hive
can bond with
soldier.
2 of them at a time.
The Scoredire player would roll the
This
20
Yeah,
will
they're
make the
squad,
queen
yeah.
just that much more valuable, you know, with these guys. My
and
gosh.
on a 9 or higher, that figure would take a wound.
And they're Einar
She's
bugs,
already
right,
really good,
Justin? They're
yeah.
Einar bugs. Yep, they are.
But if you want to
Yep.
try these out, you can pre-order this expansion.
That's not
The
bad. Oh,
unpainted version
that's
is
so darn cheap.
$25, and the painted is $65. And you can pre-order that.
Oh,
now using
wow.
the link in the
I like
And
that.
yeah,
Nice price.
And
So
and you
we've
want
got
painted,
one
so it's
final
cool that they
terrain
did that.
expansion to reveal.
Made it a little
This
less.
one is one you might have seen teased at Gen Con if you were there, or any pictures of our displays circulating.
Okay,
So
Lee.
this
Yeah.
is Shores of
There you go.
The Shores of Valhalla terrain
Pirate
expansion
ship.
includes 3 shipwreck terrain pieces.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
6 rope
Jeremy,
players,
this is
and
so much
12
stuff you were sitting
two
on.
heads.
Yeah. Yep.
The shipwreck pieces are epic obstacles that block line of sight. And
Erica
you can
sits on the
attack
front
tiles
of
to
the
block
thing,
deck to add
like a statue.
Yeah.
upper level.
It's
Rope
cool.
ladders help
So-
climb up and down from those upper levels.
Wood
And this
tiles.
thing's
We
fast.
got wood tiles,
hope-
guys. We got
Oh,
wood
wow. That's
tiles.
cool.
Wood- We're just nerding out here, you know. It's like everybody, like people looking at us, like
Wood
watching us. So,
tiles can be
what do
treated
they
as
sell?
items.
Yeah,
The,
wood tiles.
I'm dying to know what the rules for
Definitely
ladders
has no
are. Maybe
additional
now
effects
finally
aside
the
from
universe will understand.
Yeah, Jose, look, see,
and the
look, see, it's a
road adds
Heroscape
3
pirate
to the
ship.
figure's
See, and they got
movement
wood
if
tiles,
it's
they got
moving
cannons, they got
entirely
ladders.
on
The cannons you can hop on, so I think
wanna-
faster and more survivable figures will do better with those.
That's $85
Allow
so
figures
save up your money.
adjacent to them to make a cannon.
That was
fire.
$85. That's a
This
lot.
attack
You
has a
cannot
range
buy
of
that.
8
Yeah,
with
that's a
attack
lot.
3 and
Cannot buy
explosion
that.
Sure
two. You
is.
can shoot the
Not at the
cannon
moment.
per turn with an unengaged
Sometime.
figure.
But you cannot
This
buy
terrain
that.
expansion
Sometime.
is $85.
Sometime
and will
We
be
can buy that?
made alongside
We'll
the
see.
army expansion.
Oh.
So pre-order this
You'll have to
terrain
sell some
now.
lemonade for him and help him get $85.
And
He's a good artist. He
They
could,
had
he could
this
sell the
thing-
drawings he's drawing.
very special reveal for
They
y'all
had this
today.
thing out at Gen Con.
So
It
much
looked
love has
awesome.
gone
Yeah.
into
The-
This is the
extra
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Heroscape project. It's also
That's
the
what's
first
like a
one in
painting.
Madness. Introducing.
Okay, I need
Conti-
to.
yeah, continue cleaning your room, bud.
No,
Yeah,
the queen.
Oh,
my
yes.
Daddy. Daddy.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I
There it
already
is.
cleaned it.
Okay, good, bud. Alright, go play then.
I
cool.
Wow.
Finally get to talk about this.
Yes. Is this like lore book, Jeremy? Is this lore book?
It's a lore book. Yep. Finally got a lore book.
Oh.
Yes.
So all the annihilation section is in here.
A lot of work has gone into this
Daddy, I was
thing.
just, you were
The
just
figure bios and stuff.
Read your
Ooh.
book. Go.
But let's talk about the awesome things. So,
Oh, you got.
so the first
who is-
thing about this book is
Oh man, Jeremy,
that,
this must be a lot of your work in here.
every character.
I did.
Is
put a
that
lot of
Alistair
effort into it,
McDurk
yeah.
in the middle?
You can learn the history.
Jeremy, what?
Oh, that's Concan, I think.
I did put a lot of
Jeremy,
work into the
what?
book. Yep. There's a lot of dedication.
We have been shouting this to the rafters for a long time for lore book, and lore book is here.
The actual lore
Good
of
for
Yeah,
you,
that's definitely
Jeremy.
cool.
This is,
information on
Jeremy,
the
this is
generals,
fantastic. Good for
the
you.
different planets,
Yeah.
That'll keep
Really
it alive and
warriors are some
fluid
of,
a
and
lot
the history
more
of
well
battle
with something
all
like
time.
that.
Yeah, just exploring the Valkyrie general powers, legacies, and hidden agendas is a really cool part of this book. There's also info on factions like the Crimson Fleet,
Yep.
which is one of my favorites.
Is that a Jandar
Also included
like,
is info on Valhalla
image
and
right
the
there?
worlds beyond. Read about the diverse
Wow.
planets from which warriors are
think-
summoned, each with
yeah.
its own culture, dangers, and mysteries. There's info like these previews on screen for 7 other planets, so that's a lot of information.
I think your hand was probably on this a bit, Jeremy, eh?
Understanding of-
'Cause you know about these planets
I
a
did
lot.
contribute it. I did a lot of research for it.
Jeremy, how much can you say about
History,
what
we even
what
have a
you
full
did on
timeline
this?
of Valhalla.
Not
That
sure. I
way,
think
you
I can only
really
mention
get
I
a
did have a
understanding
big
of
part
all
of
the
it, but
historical lore
Okay,
details
I'm
on
sure you did.
which
I'm
they
gonna
have
stop
learned.
asking if you can only
Very
say so
cool.
much.
Yes, and
I'm just
I
really
know he-
pleased for you because I know this is
also
your
include,
dream
Yeah.
project
This
for
is-
you. So
Yeah.
I'm glad.
And for if
published for Age of
Jeremy is in any
Annihilation
way
content
involved, it's a labor
to
of
date.
love. I can tell you
All laid
that.
out and printed within the
Yeah.
book,
Yeah.
making it a quick and easy
Now you gotta start
reference
working on the
to
next one that's
Yeah.
after Age of Annihilation.
and play along.
Hey, see, that's the thing. The
So
more
get
people who
ready
buy
to
this lore
relive
book,
the
it tells them that we
campaigns
need
and
more lore
conflicts of
books.
the Age
Yeah.
of Annihilation through
Mhm.
story-driven scenarios. You're gonna want to get your hands on this. It is
So you got
an
the
essential
scenarios
guide
in
to
there
the lore,
too?
legends, and
Nice.
battles of Heroscape.
Just in one
Oh, that's
one
cool.
place.
Keep
That's
so over
excellent.
200
Oh, yeah.
pages of content. So that'll keep you busy for a while.
Those
Yeah.
are all
If you need a copy,
scenarios.
you can pre-order it now.
It's like
We've
100
had a
or so
lot, yeah.
pages, right?
in the chat.
Yeah, that's almost 100
Every time we
pages
come
of
out,
a
we
lore
get
book.
like
Okay, so
There
two
you
of
go,
them.
a
for this
nice
May,
freaking
but
thick
you know,
lore
such a
book.
cool
Yeah,
surprises wouldn't
love
be
it.
complete
Yep.
without an equally cool pre-order bonus. So let's give a warm welcome to a returning
Here we go.
icon of
Yep, I was
Heroscape,
right. Called it.
95
Agent Carr. Vidar's first agent from the Rise of
Having all the
Valkyrie
scenarios
sent
collected
back
really makes
Wait.
it
the
a
Doggin
playable family
Right.
game too.
Right.
Like this,
Mhm.
you get the
let's
book
go
and
with the
you
army
can play with your
part. Lee, can you
kids.
give us some details?
How did they? Do you buy the
Sure.
book or did it
So
come
the
with
card
something?
really represents Carr and Doon's
They didn't really
teamwork
say,
with a
don't
blend
think.
of each of their abilities. Carr's
Hmm.
Sword of Reckoning
Hey,
makes a
dude.
return, granting
Good to
him
see you,
a
buddy.
whopping extra 4 attack against adjacent figures. And
Did you guys see if they
focus
said you
engage
buy the lore book
throughout
or
the
if it
game,
was separate in some
leading
way or
engagement attacks.
I don't remember.
On
or
top
part of
that,
anything?
Doond lends
Hmm.
his
They didn't
crippling
flash a
stance to the
price.
pair.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
So
I think it's
before
still
moving, you
in
can
being in
choose a
the
figure
making.
within
I
3
think.
spaces and roll
Okay,
the 20-sided
gotcha.
die. If you roll a 15 or higher, you can remove 1 unrevealed order
Yeah, Brendan
marker
says
at
lore book with the
random from that
chronological
figure's
scenario
army
list. I'm
card.
sold. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, they certainly live up to their personality of tricky when they mess with opponents like
Yeah, he's
that.
got all the
Get
powers
this with a
combined.
pre-order immediately
Disengage,
from
sword with
Swarm's
6
Twitter.
damage,
This promo is
move
valid to 1 per
6. He
customer.
lives
You can
5
get it by
now.
pre-ordering on our web store
Crippling
or through
crippling
participating
glance.
local game stores.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. So, like I said earlier, like a lot of reveals.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And
That's a lot.
as promised, we have a shipping guide.
Carl looks
to
at you and
all
you see
pre-order.
Dunn's
So
reflection of his
Okay,
eyes in
wow,
Car's
there's
silver
four-
sunglasses.
There's
You get
4
paralyzed.
bundle
in stock.
options.
So
Wow.
this is how we recommend you order if you don't want to wait.
Wow.
Ever.
All right, I want to give everyone one
Golly.
more to take a look at that guide.
Yeah, no kidding.
But
Wow.
in just a moment, we're going to switch gears and talk a little bit more about organized play. We have some really exciting
So that's
stuff
how you wanna
happening
bundle
that
it.
you'll want to be a part of. So take those screenshots.
Taking a picture. Take a picture. Take a
So we
picture.
have information to share on organized play figures and the upcoming Valkyrie trials.
Wow.
Okay, enough waiting. That shipping guide will also be on our website, so don't stress if you didn't get a screenshot. All right, let's jump into the details.
That's a lot
Game
of
stores
stuff.
all over the world are hosting Heroscape
So
events.
much.
Renegade
Yeah.
is supporting stores with
Scott,
organized
We
play.
gotta
Scott,
we gotta
isn't there
will this
stream
to our
answering
grandchildren now.
questions?
Two current OP kits for stores.
Did you guys see that?
Raven,
Scott is in the
Fury
stream
Warrior,
answering
and
questions.
Deflectatron.
Nice.
Your friendly local game store can order kits containing either or both of these figures, and you can get them through participating in-store events, continuing through the end of the year. Our Spring 2026 kit is something a little different, a glyph pack. Elevate
Yeah,
your
chats are
tournament
just
scene
going
with the
wild
Heroscape
even on, like,
Organized
Discord.
Play kit. This kit equips tournament organizers with exclusive prizing for the top 8 players and the organizer themselves. A stunning set of full-color glyphs featuring bold, updated illustrations designed to reward excellence and inspire competition. These glyphs bring both style and prestige to your battlefield.
Area
Let's
on the
talk a little
top would
bit
be a
more
plan
about the
for
kit
upgraded
contents.
tournament
So
software.
each kit comes with 9
That would be
sets of
great.
glyphs from the Age of Annihilation era. The glyphs feature fully illustrated art, which debuted at 2025 Worlds, and 1 glyph set out of the 9 will be full foil. So each set will be packaged in the same box. So
Apparently
one
those are
lucky
valuable,
reveal, and
so.
1 lucky player will
The
find
the foil
the
glyphs.
set.
Glyphs are exactly what players said they wanted at Worlds this year.
No
So
kidding.
be sure to ask your store about Heroscape Organized Play and tell them to pre-order this kit.
And if you're looking to get more involved in your local scene's organized play, head over to the Heroscape Battle Network.
The Battle Network is a Heroscape organized play website,
Yeah,
which also
they're launching
serves
this
as a
full
community
force. They're
hub
not
for
slowing
players,
down
judges, and event
at all.
organizers. It's also a comprehensive tournament software. You can find the closest event to you using the Heroscape Battle Network. Use the convenient event finder and get signed up for an event. Head over to the Battle Network and make an account using the link in the chat below.
And I also want to mention our thriving Heroscape community over on Discord. Join the Discord to chat with other Heroscapers, show off your maps, and please post your pasted minis. I love hanging out in the Discord and chatting with y'all. But, well, let's talk about the Heroscape Valkyrie Trials, which are kicking off this month. Participants in these premier level events will have the chance to win some amazing prizes.
Three waves.
First place will receive this
Technically, G.I. Joe, Gathering Storm,
Valkyrie Trials.
Thorman's Thunder.
Plus a foil Leviathan army card with the Valkyrie Trials logo. First
Gotta
place
do
will
that.
receive a World Championship invite, guaranteeing them a seat at Day 2 of Worlds.
Oh, that's okay.
Second through eighth
Just
place
like the
will
Iwashi
receive a
one.
Leviathan figure on a silver base, along with a foiled army card. And
Gotta try to
there is
get
also
that.
one included for the tournament organizer.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
There will be exclusive participation. Excuse me. There will be exclusive participation prizes as well. It's because
like,
of all the stuff we have to talk about.
The half gold on the card is pretty sweet.
This is one of the longest reveal streams they've done because it's almost been an hour and they still haven't stopped talking about stuff yet.
Well, I don't think we've pre-ordered anything in a little while because of the last Gen Con.
Right.
We're so excited to see players come together for the Valkyrie Trials, and we will even
nice
be
glyph.
hosting
Red order
ourselves
markers.
at Adepticon in March. On screen now is our calendar of Valkyrie Trial events through 2025. Use this to plan ahead and determine where you may want to travel.
And stay tuned to our Discord and socials for our 2026 events that will include even more events here in the US, Canada, and the EU.
This is our biggest OP event initiative to date.
I would go to the Dayton one, but just to get in is like as much as Gen Con was pretty much.
We would be remiss to not talk about our World Championship this year, which just took place at Gen Con.
Oh my god, yes. So it was a 3-day event, and we had tons and tons of Heroscapers show up from all around the world.
Yes, they did.
So huge shout out to Ken, Courtney, and the dev team who helped run this event and so many others throughout the weekend.
And a huge shout out to Nick Elder for winning our 2025 Heroscape World Championship. He was a good sport when we also crowned him champion by pouring our own Gatorade jug filled with water tiles all over him in celebration.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and so you totally have William and Dylan to blame, or maybe appreciate.
So I glanced at the website. The G.I. Joe stuff all has bios too.
This year.
Yes, that is true. Lee, I heard you.
There's my son in the top
championships
right
just a moment
picture,
ago.
in the
Any
tan
plans
sweatshirt
for
in the
another
background.
one of those?
There you go.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, of course, Anais. So we'll be having store championships in 2026, and they will once again be hosted. But this time we'll do April through June, with the top prize getting you that Day 2 buy again at Gen Con.
Any spoilers for me and the players at home?
Well, I don't want to give away everything, but players can expect to see a certain pirate commander with an affinity for Crimson next spring in our store champ kits.
Okay.
And that's
Perkins
be
is
all
doing
for
a really
this
good job of
stream,
putting up
Heroscapers,
his
so
his
make
own
sure to tune in
games
for
from
the
Gen
rest
Con
of
on
Renegade
YouTube.
Con.
Really
Next,
good. We're just
at
running
11
commentary
in,
about the
like, 5
experience of
minutes,
playing
is
tournament
our
games at
Renegade
Gen
Reveals
Con.
stream, where we'll be
Yeah,
revealing
no,
more new games.
Yeah, he's really ramping
Then
up
at
his YouTube
11:30,
channel.
we're diving
We gave it a
into
shout out
the
like
Heroscape
a few streams
releases.
ago.
Rena and the game developers got together and they sat down and recorded an interview. It was a great roundtable discussion, very informative, so make sure to check it out. And then at noon, Heroscape designers Dylan Fernandez and Heroscape community star and our World Championship head judge Ken Williams. You can join them for a strategy deep dive covering the 2025 Heroscape World Championship.
Okay,
event.
winding down.
So this is basically, all we were here for.
For another Heroscape mini.
Yeah, we'll wait till they say goodbye, then we will
12:30.
give some final thoughts and then exit out of this React stream too, which was the biggest reaction we ever had. I was trying to be quiet. I wasn't quiet though. It's like I have family members that are just like leaving parts of the house because like, okay, Ryan, you're being too loud.
After that, you can watch the gameplay video for all the new G.I. Joe spring figures from Board Hero at 1:30. Then at 2, check out the incredible Ify Nawadawe's Heroscape gameplay video. You might know him from a stand-up comedy. He's also done a bunch of stuff on Dropout, and he is the host of Actually, so we're super excited to get to work with him on this. And after that video, we're going to preview our upcoming GameFound campaign for Ikuza. Check in at 2:30 for that video. And at 3, Board Game Nation joins us to discuss Axis and Allies Commanders and how it will bring new, exciting gameplay to your table. And then at 3:30, Board Game Nation is back again, this time with Thomas Howard to take a first look at Diplomacy, the Golden Blade card game.
We lost somebody.
And since it's October, it's the perfect time
so if all you want to check
spooky.
out that
So
the Renegade
after that,
stream
we
or the
have
rest
a
of the Renegade
special
stream
2-hour
stuff,
look at actual play from 4 to
after
6
our stream is done, feel
Werewolf the
free
Apocalypse.
to
We'll be
there's a
able
link in the
to,
description below
see
for this
Tracy Magitech,
Renegade stream link.
or Miss Magitech, as you
And
might
check
know
that
her.
out.
GM, some cool AP stuff. She's awesome, so I highly recommend it.
Oh my goodness, like that's so much stuff. Like what an amazing.
I think we've come a long way since what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I think that's I think we've come a long way since then.
Today
So
is jam packed, so strap in. We got a lot coming for you.
it's just
but
like more stuff. We're just
Reminders,
developing
make sure
stuff
to
now.
watch the next RenegadeCon, which is going to be in February. We are always sharing
RenegadeCon in
sneak peeks and
February.
updates on our games.
My God, what else can you reveal? You've already like what stuff we're gonna. Oh, the show is just crazy.
So you can know more about your favorite games. Remember to pre-order the new games.
Jericho TSK, thank you so much for joining us today. Absolutely, yeah, we're about to wrap pretty soon
It'll
ourselves.
be up
So
on the homepage of Heroscape.com, so no worries about that. Yeah, and stick around.
and yeah,
Thanks for
Secrets of the
joining us all.
Citadel.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
there's
listening
still
to
that
We'll do next.
coming
We're
up.
super
My
excited.
goodness.
We've all been working very hard on it. So
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's gonna be great. So tune in for the rest of RenegadeCon today, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.
All right, we will exit this out here, and okay, bring it out. All right, so I'll give you guys, give each of you a minute for your overall thoughts on this, and then we will wrap. Jeremy, since you're first in line there, go ahead first.
Lore book.
Lore book, I tell you what.
The lore book is finally a thing. I'm really excited to be able to, well, as more comes out, of course, but like the fact that was a thing, it's big. It's a big sign because we read what you want. Trust me, like we see in the conversations the stuff you all talk about, and it's like really cool to be able to finally address those concerns or address those needs, like things that people really want. I know people have been asking for a lore book, so me and Dandelions were like, hey lore book, maybe a lore book, and now we got one. So it's working. It's a big thing I want to tell everyone. It's just like keep sharing your thoughts, and don't feel frustrated if you don't see anything coming out like soon, but like
Yeah, we're not shy about that.
Like the community's comments and all that stuff gets read all the time, and that's like one of my favorite things is to be able to see what you all want and then know that I have that answer in in a couple months. Like all right, cool, we're on the right line of music here because everybody wants this thing and we have this thing. And the lore book was like a big part of that. So yeah, that's my piece. I'm just excited to finally get to talk about it. And then all the other characters. I mean, we got dinosaurs again. We got the orcs. We got the vipers. It was never, we weren't getting rid of Classic Scape. It was never a chance to do that. We wanted to make sure that the Age of Annihilation stuff came out first as part of that, and then now you get to see the originals. This is original work, and pretty excited to see what you all do with it.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Double thank you, Jeremy, because I know you've been working on this stuff with Renegade since the very beginning, practically. Ben, tell us your thoughts, sir.
Yeah, I'm just thrilled with what I saw. I'm thrilled that Jeremy got the opportunity to work on the lore book, especially. But it really could have gone bad. I mean, it could have gone bad. I think the crabs, for instance, not great design. I thought the giant archers, to my mind, were a little bit derivative. But like every step along the way, Renegade has been getting better and better. And at least as far as I was able to tell watching this stream, this is just a huge number of high quality, restrained, thematic, thoughtful designs. It just makes me so happy. I feel like this is, I mean, and when I say restrained, what I mean is, you guys asked earlier, somebody at Ryan, might have been you, will this you didn't use the word overthrow, kind of like overthrow the meta. The meta is not
change it.
Going to be like,
change the meta.
It's not going to be changed, and that the A+, the S tier will still, my guess is, still be A+ and S tier. But like even back when I was doing the work with Craig and with the others on the War Council, the goal was to add units to the meta. Just add units, make it bigger, and that will take care of like the problem of a few S tier. And I think it really looks like that was the goal here. Hopefully it was achieved. I'm really excited to see the variety of armies in years to come. This is great stuff.
Absolutely. Nick, your thoughts?
Yeah, just kind of add to that. You gotta, if you're gonna bring new stuff that people are gonna use, especially the tournament people, because the whole reason the game stayed alive was because of the tournaments and the YouTubers and the people that expanded on the lore and the customs and all that. And if you don't make something good, then people are either not going to get it at all, or maybe get one of it and then never look at it again. So, yeah, it's cool that we got a lot of things that could change the game. And it's always good to have change anyway. You don't want to play the same thing every time. That's why we have different themes at tournaments and whatnot. But overall, I mean, it's a lot. There's a whole lot here. G.I. Joe by itself has a lot, and then even with the regular stuff, there's a lot. But we haven't pre-ordered things in a while either. So it's a lot of excitement, and with the lore book, that's really cool. That's a whole thing we haven't really seen before, and it puts everything in one place, which is awesome. So yeah, that's exciting. It's all kind of exciting, but those are sort of the highlights for me, I guess.
Absolutely. Solo.
Man, I'm blown away. Like, I don't even know what to even say at all. Just the sheer amount, the lore book is incredible. I never thought we'd actually get one, so that's so cool to see. Big props, Jeremy. That's so exciting to be getting. Yeah. And just the sheer number of figures revealed today, and the way there's so much more synergy between them. Like, as I was watching the rest of the stream after the G.I. Joe stuff, I was like, wait, that works with the Joes. That works with the Cobra guys. Like, there's so much to dig your teeth into. Like, next year's gonna be even better than this one for Scape. And that's saying something. I love this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And skateboard, your thoughts?
I mean, right off the back, financially, we're cooked. I don't know.
So we'll be willing this stuff to our grandkids. You know that's.
I don't want to stop drinking coffee or something. But I've noticed like all these releases, how much Renegade really cares about what they're doing. Like they really listen to us, our rambling throughout Age of Annihilation, and they're showing us, look, we listened. We got your old figures, we got some new stuff in there. The design wise is exactly how you guys like it. And it shows. Yep. So I think like all these prices are justifiable.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I'm so overwhelmed. My brain can't process it right now and manage the stream. So that's all I'm going to say at the moment. But I will say one thing for those of you who are feeling overwhelmed, as some of you in the chat are kind of hinting towards. Well, there is an opportunity, and since you've commented in the chat, you already are entered into a contest that I'm doing, and this really is a huge thank you because ever since almost a year ago, I was able to get memberships through my YouTube channel, as well as like opportunities via Patreon and stuff. you know, it's helped a little bit to maintain this channel for as much as I do. And as well as the actual watch time is very, very important when it comes to a YouTube channel. And a lot of you pour in a lot of time, a lot of watch time into this YouTube channel. It's the only reason why I have the membership option now. And so I thank you, appreciate you all so much for that. So this contest, which I announced at the beginning of the stream, but I'll announce it again. All you have to do is leave a comment in the chat, in the live chat, or in the comments if you're watching this on the replay, and that will count to one name entry for a drawing that will be held on October 15th. The prize will be a choice of one Heroscape box, and it could be from whatever line. But if you probably want to get a box from what's coming up, so you can get whatever promo figure you're thinking, because that will be an addition. Price limit is $60. For one box, and whatever country Renegade ships to, you qualify. So it doesn't have to be the U.S. specifically, because Renegade will handle that shipping. So if you're listening to this from another part of the world that Renegade ships to, you can qualify as well. So this is a big thank you to the community I have here. Appreciate you all so much. Hopefully we build more and I can do more of these in the future, but I definitely wanted to do that for you all. I appreciate you all so much. So with that, we will wrap down. And I will say as well, I'll announce this on a post, but I'm not going to be streaming this Sunday. I'm going to be taking Sunday off, but next Wednesday, we're going to start doing first look, get in-depth detail, hopefully with Jeremy will join me, maybe one or two other people, and get started, because it might take a few streams to like get into the lore and the mechanics of these, and that will be a lot of fun. And then we'll do a ToV podcast, not this weekend, but next weekend, giving an overview over everything that we saw. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to talk about in this upcoming month. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with that, I appreciate everybody. And again, 100 plus comments there in the chat. Appreciate you all. I can't get to every comment, but thank you all so much for joining us today. We'll see you later. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it. And we'll see all of you next time. Later now. Bye-bye.